All right, we're back with some Not Actually Heroes, Cataclysm, brought to you by Gordon's Fish Sticks. No, not actually.
Trust the Gordon's fisherman.
Campaign is denied, Chad. I'm killing them all.
Oh, no. All right, so last time we played some D&D. You guys met the mayor. Somebody sneaking in on me here. You guys met the mayor and got some kind of cryptic advice from him. I don't know. Some of it was, I don't know, very weird to some of you. And then you guys made your way back to Foxhole. Very uneventful. And then had some little chats and stuff inside the tavern. After that, I think you guys, most of you went to bed. JD stayed up and had a slight encounter with the cleric from the temple there in Foxhole, and the rest of you went to sleep. Some of you had some visions. I think at least one of you, I remember. And I guess that's where we'll pick up, unless somebody wanted to do something that evening, which I think we wrapped all that up. We will start out the next morning. No objections? Okay, so morning time. Some of you guys might have a little trouble getting out of bed because you were a little inebriated the evening before. So a little bit.
A little was not her goal.
So, Harry, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
That is an 11.
11. Splitting headache. Yeah, just
Okay.
awful. Yeah.
Fair enough. I deserve that.
Yeah. So, all of you get up in time and make your way downstairs, unless you're doing something else, and I'll turn it over to you guys if anybody wants to jump in on what they're doing.
I'd say that JD probably got up about 5. Went out and did what he normally does every morning. Went to see if there's anything to hunt.
All right.
I mean, Kyrie's just going to come downstairs and she's just rubbing her head as she walks down, and she's going to go up to the bar and just order 1 ale to, try to fix it.
Yep.
And she's going to have a liquid breakfast.
All right. So,
Adara is going to, when we left off, she had a interesting vision. And she's going to kind of toss a little bit, and then she's going to sit up kind of quick. Again, she's going to be kind of drenched in sweat a little bit, just from the vision she had and everything she experienced. And she's probably going to get up and go kind of clean up a little bit, go to the washroom and just kind of clean herself up and get ready for the day.
So I would say eventually you guys all end up downstairs getting some food or something. Probably around the time that JD goes back up, from hunting. So you guys are all down in the tavern. JD opens the door, comes in, probably with a couple of rabbits or squirrels or something like that in tow.
You say in tow like I got them on leads.
You might.
Come with
I
me.
don't know.
Come with me.
Maybe you
he's
caught
not
them in
that tall.
cages.
Maybe they kind of drag behind it.
No, usually JD preps the food out in the wild and puts it in his bag of holding.
Yeah, I figured.
I want to imagine that your bag of holding, though. I don't know if we can change this. It's like one of those knapsacks on the end of a stick,
No.
Can we just make that a thing?
JD would never.
Is there a bag of holding tailor shop that we can go to? That would just be so cute.
Maybe Huck needs to get him one as a present.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Sir Eldrick's a little sleepy because him and Sly's character were up for a while talking about Anwar and the glories of serving him.
So you come down, and Yarman is just stuck to you, kind of just at your elbow at every turn. Anybody doing anything? Talking? What do you guys want to do?
I'm scared to do anything, so no.
I will eat.
As JD approaches the table, he walks right up behind Hook
No.
and he sucker punches him like right where his kidney should be. And you hear, "You sleep good enough?"
I don't. Yeah.
Fucker. And then just walks around the table.
I have low, very low. Whoa.
Oh, poor Hook. Azara will walk up to the bar and she'll kind of wave to the bartender and just say, you know, 1 large glass of water, please. And then she'll kind of look over at the somewhat drunkenly hungover Kyrie. How are you feeling this morning?
I've been better, but definitely have also been worse.
Well, on the bright side, you don't look like crap.
Yes, I think it's best we all have a talk
Very well.
in private.
Private. Upstairs, maybe?
Somewhere where we won't be seen and, if possible, not heard.
Well, very well then. Do you want to gather the others, or do you want me to get them for you?
We can both gather them, but there's a lot to discuss after yesterday.
So Adara will kind of go around and just kind of motion everybody to come upstairs, and we'll just kind of pick one of the rooms that one of us were using. Doesn't matter, I guess, which room we use, just whatever the first one is.
Okay.
Oh, what did I do now? For crying out loud! And I stomp off. Oh.
What is Huck's deal?
All right, so you guys end up in one of your rooms here. I'll just kind of roll to see which one of.
I don't know, because I don't know how many rooms we had.
We'll say we end up in Sir Eldrick's room.
I was gonna say, we had the
Everybody's
entire
in Sir
third
Eldrick's
floor.
room.
Yep. So
It's
we end
the
up
party
there.
room.
There is. It's not a huge room, so it is. Very. Everybody's kind of like maybe 2 feet from each other. I mean, if even that. So.
All right. Well, I'm assuming you all have questions about what happened yesterday. Before we start, I think it's best if we do this first. And she's going to unbuckle her sword belt, and she's going to hand her rapier and her short sword to Eldrick. She's going to pull the dagger out of her thigh sheath and hand that to him as well. And then she's going to pull another dagger out of her boot and hand that to him. And
Stash.
I'm intrigued to know where this is going.
I just think this may make some of you a bit more comfortable with the things we are about to discuss. None of you have really heard much of my story or have really asked too many questions, which I appreciate. The respect that my story is my own is really something that I've appreciated from all of you. But with recent events, I find that it's for the best that I come entirely clean with you. And with that, she's going to close her eyes and she's going to mutter the command word for her armor under her breath. So she's no longer going to look like she normally is wearing, like a white shirt with a black jacket and black pants. And you're just going to see that fade into obviously well taken care of, but still kind of worn studded leather armor. And as her clothes change, she also is going to be changing herself. She has always had relatively pale skin, but it's still been like rosy cheeks, porcelain skin, and things like that. But she's going to fade to almost a bone white. Her hair is normally hanging down her back, very long, and it's going to grow shorter and lighter until it's about at her shoulders and pure white. She thins out as she stands in front of you. She's a reasonably curvy individual, but now she's more lanky and thin. And when she opens her eyes again, they are a pure white.
And as all that's happening, they hear the party hears as he cocks the hammer to his gun that he's already unholstered.
Wait, JD. Wait, hold it.
I
Give her a
expected
second
that.
to explain.
Perfectly fine.
And when he says that, he turns and looks at Huck and he goes, Huck, you remember the last one we had?
Oh,
I heard you mention that, hence why Eldrick is holding my weapons currently. I understand you had a previous unpleasant experience, which with my kind is not unusual. To be fair, I have not taken this form for more than 20 years now. I've worn the face you know, Kyrie, for all of that time. So now you know this, and I believe you'd like some context for yesterday as well. I joined the crew of the ship known as the Maiden's Revenge when I was, pause because Ellen can't remember the exact age. When I was 14, I took this face at that time because I saw a chance for a life of freedom at sea that I'd never really had before. And I served under the captain known as the Lady during that time, and the crew became a family to me, more so than my own was as a child. And for 3 years, I served as a member of the crew faithfully. And we did, well, basically what you would expect out of a group of pirates at sea. And then one day, the Lady gathered the crew when we were in port and announced to all of us that we would be taking a year off, and that we would be disbanding, and that any of us who wanted to leave during that time and not return would not be punished or searched for, but any of those who wished to come back would be welcome to meet her back on those docks a year later. And we would be back on our adventures like we always had been. So I spent the year enjoying myself, and when the time came that we all were to gather back at the camp, back at the ship, I made my way there, and everything was supposed to be how it was. But things seemed different. I couldn't really put a finger on what it was, but it definitely seemed as though the year changed the captain and her first and second mates, and I didn't question it at first. A few weeks later, we were at sea, and the storm popped up out of nowhere, and I was on deck helping get the sails under control, and I saw off the side of the ship the captain and her first mate, who you met yesterday, the lovely gentleman with the teeth. And I saw them return a bit later carrying a box. And I was very confused by what happened, but I mentioned it to Captain's second mate and asked if we had taken on cargo during the storm, and she told me, no, I don't know what you're talking about. You must have been seeing things in the madness, and I accepted it. A few nights later, I was on watch on deck, and someone came behind me and tried to slit my throat and tossed me over the side. I was found by a fisherman who was trying his luck at night fishing. So the gods were on my side that night, and he took me back to his home, and he and his wife took care of me. And for the 18 years since, I have laid low and allowed them to believe that they were successful that night. But as of yesterday, you all saw what happened. They now know that I'm still around. I understand your concerns that you may have with me joining you, but I do believe that Rex, the gentleman from yesterday, means what he says, that they're not coming after me immediately. And if they do, I have plans to handle it. And with that, she's going to shift back to Kyrie and adjust her armor back to her normal clothes.
Well, I will say that explains all the shimmering you got there. Kind of like pointing to her armor. I've noticed it a time or two, but I've never really dared to ask.
It's very handy for keeping tidy.
Well, I'd say those clothes do suit you well.
And
that's a lot.
And Kyrie's going to look over at JD specifically, and she's going to say, I understand your mistrust. But I will say to you, I am Kyrie first. I'm not like the rest of my kind. I've seen the damage that they can do, and I made a choice when I took this face that it would be my main face, and it would only change in times of necessity.
He just stared very intently at her with his gun still out.
She's just making eye contact. Not even moving like she's going to defend herself.
I don't believe she means harm.
After about 5 minutes passes, it pretty much seems like he's weighing options in his head. You see the hammer go back down on his gun. He spins it one time, sticks it in his holster, and then he fades behind whoever's beside him towards the door. He doesn't open it. He just is no longer being visibly seen.
I owe all of you a debt for taking me out of the cell where you found me. So as I said, I mean none of you any harm.
What
You've
is it
not given
exactly
me
they
a-
want? Sorry. Go ahead, Clint.
You've not given me any reason to not trust you since we met in your cell. I don't think I shall start not trusting you now. You've been Kyrie the entire time, and that's who you choose to be, so that is how I know you, and that is who I trust. I'll do that until you give me reason to not.
She's just going to nod at him as an acknowledgement and a thank you.
Adara is gonna walk up past Sir Eldrick, and she's gonna grab one of the daggers by, just by the edge of the blade, and she's gonna say, "I think most of us here have seen the type of person you are so far, and hopefully none of our trust is misplaced." And she's gonna hold the hilt of the dagger out to her to give her back part of her gear, to let her know that, we understand, and we're gonna try and trust her despite what we just witnessed.
And she's going to reach out and take it and nod to her as well and slide the dagger back into her boot.
I do wonder, though, for the safety of all of us, what we witnessed the other day, I think is cause to worry. I would say that they're going to be back at some point.
Yes. Well, if they try to find me by magical means, I think they might find it harder than they realize. And she's going to pull her amulet out of her neckline. This is protection that I purchased at great cost years ago that has the ability to block me from attempts to find me using magic.
Adara's going to reach out, and she's going to kind of grab the amulet, just not take it from her, but just hold it in her hand to look at it. And she's going to kind of just inspect it and move it back and forth. And as she's doing so, she's going to say, while I do believe this will protect you, I think there's more concern considering they now know who we all are. They know you're with us. It could be much easier to find you now, considering that you're with the party.
Well, based on our conversation yesterday with the mayor and his assertion that I should face my past rather than run from it, I think I am long overdue to find out what was enough of a problem that my life was the price.
Very well. We'll definitely need to know more. We don't want to be left in the dark, especially with as many of them as there were. We've got a lot of things to take care of and a lot going on at the moment. It'd be great to have more information.
Yes,
Agreed.
I considered that last evening in my, we won't quite call it a stupor. As
She's
I
gonna
said,
giggle.
I've experienced much worse, and I think it would be beneficial if we can afford to wait a day before we go after the bottle for the mayor if I were to return to the docks, disguised, of course, and gathered some information on what the Maiden's Revenge and the lady have been up to.
That's an excellent idea. I would say you probably shouldn't go alone.
And Kyrie's just gonna kind of laugh to herself, and she says, I'm very difficult to find if you don't know what you're looking for.
Well, that's
Hey.
fair enough.
XR steps forward this. But still, I think you could use some company. And he looks around. Tanasi? Oh, there you are. We'll come with you.
As you wish.
Very well.
Does anyone else have
Just
questions or concerns?
yeah, just one real quick. Okay, the last time, you know, when it, you know, didn't go so well. So let's make a deal. If you go rogue, I'll break you in half, and if I beat up my friends again, you could, you know, do something to stop me.
Kyrie's trying not to laugh because she knows he's being serious right now.
Well, I
And-
mean, all of a sudden you're just like, so, you know, look kind of breakable, you know? Not that you actually are, but
Good luck catching me. But
Deal?
she's going to hold her hand out and she's going to say, deal, my friend.
Yeah.
but I don't squeeze because now you look breakable to me. Very gentle. Okay. See there, JD. See, now I won't do that again.
I feel like there's some,
Seriously doubt that,
some-
Huck.
I feel like we've all missed something, but I'm sure we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm quite curious as well.
What?
Oh, and Huck, you remember everything that happened.
Doesn't mean I want to talk about it.
I know, but you remember.
I'm
Everything.
in like the zone of shame. Yeah.
Yep.
I do not like the cone of shame.
I did
Do we
send a
need-
message.
Do we need to get a cone for Huck?
A cone?
Zone of shame.
Yes, the cone of shame
Oh, jeez.
to keep him from misbehaving.
Yes.
At this point, Adara is probably just like helping Kyrie, like giving her stuff back from as Clayton's like probably just gentlemanly holding it in his arms. Adara's like passing it along so she can put the rest of her gear back on.
Put your clothes on, damn it.
She has clothes on.
He was not naked, sir.
Never. Did
Although,
You're
to
a
be fair,
wizard,
is
you
your
should-
armor real?
yes, it has illusion magic. I find it makes it easier to disappear into a crowd when necessary.
Ah. I didn't know. Magic can be tricky. I mean, you could be naked and we really wouldn't know because you can change.
I can only change my skin through who I am. The
Ah.
armor allows me to change my clothes, but I still am wearing said armor.
Well, I mean, that's pretty cool. My armor just prevents me from being murdered. Mostly.
And we're thankful for it. And she's gonna like clap him on the chest piece, like, like good sir.
Clang, clang, clang.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Any other questions for me, or shall Xyre and Stanasi and I be on our way?
Adara's just kind of gonna look around the room and see if anybody has anything else.
I have nothing further. May Anwar be with you.
Well, thank you. Well, I think it's best we get on the road.
Very well. Good luck. Safe travels. If you need anything, don't be afraid to find a way to reach out.
course. With that, Kyrie and her peeps are gonna pop out.
Yeah. There's an awkward moment where everybody has to kind of squeeze past each other to get out of the room.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Sorry,
excuse me,
excuse me.
pardon me. Excuse me.
And on that note, friends, I shall talk to you another time. I'm going to go rejoin the shenanigans here.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Have fun with your shenanigans.
Don't shenanigan too hard.
I make no promises.
Boy.
All right. So the three of them exit the room, and that leaves the rest of you.
Well, that was quite a moment, wasn't it?
Definitely not what I was expecting.
Nor I.
Well, I guess while they're gathering some intel about our little encounter from the other day, what should we do while we wait? I don't know if I can sit here and drink all day.
Yes, that could be problematic, I would imagine. I don't know. Has anyone got any ideas or know of anything that needs done? Or, I mean, I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Oh, we could go to the library.
You know, I'm never opposed to a good book.
Oh, that's one. No? Oh,
Well, I tried. I did try, Huck. I'm sorry.
thank you.
I mean, you both are free to go do as you wish, but
The Armin holds up his hand. Do they have picture books there?
Oh, I'm sure, quite sure. They're called illuminated texts. And Sir Eldrick just gave us permission. We anon. And I run away. I run away.
After you squeeze through everybody, like,
Excuse me, pardon me.
Huck is very excited to go to the
JD's
library.
going to try to trip Huck as he goes out the door.
Oh,
right.
we gotta roll for it. We gotta roll for it.
Roll an attack against Huck. Unarmed attack is what it will be.
actually, don't say what you get, Buck, because you rolled an 8.
Oh, okay. You go to stick your foot out, and it's just like your foot stops in midair.
How are you going to say I rolled an 8 when I rolled a nat 20?
She has that ability.
To call it an 8?
Yes, she does. She does it to me all the time.
I figured I'd be nice to Diz tonight and maybe use that one for you. Sorry.
Yep.
So I slide right by.
Yep.
Fine, she won't be able to stop me from whooping his ass forever.
Oh man, I feel like Dad's mad at me now.
Just wasted his nat 22. I feel even worse about it because that's why I told you not to say what it was.
Rough. That's rough.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Buck.
He runs on by like a schoolgirl.
Just as I pictured it in my mind. You're welcome, Russ. That's the only kind of thing Adara's going to do for you today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
Alright.
I guess we're going to the library. And she's gonna like poke her head out the door and just watch like Russ or Huck just kind of sprint onwards. I don't know if we should let him go by himself.
Oh, is Armin's with me, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, you ran
Yarmin-
out, but
Yarmin would have probably followed behind because he wanted to see these picture books.
Yes. Yes.
I was just
I'm
shaking her
sure
head.
the two of them will not get in too much trouble, right?
That sounded like a challenge.
Oh, very
Anybody
well.
else?
Sir Eldrick is going to stay in his room and pray about the events that happened last night. See if he can divine some more information.
I guess Adara's gonna go down to the bar and take a seat with a glass of water and some breakfast.
Hi, Josh and Adam.
Hello.
To get you guys caught up, basically we just started. They woke up, went downstairs, and then they went and sequestered themselves in Sir Eldrick's room to discuss why a bunch of pirates ambushed them when they came out from the mayor's area there. Okay, so everybody's, well, Sir Eldrick's staying in his room, and Huck and Yarman have left, and a number of other people. Morwood makes his way out. JD, as far as I know, you're still standing in Sir Eldrick's room. Okay, you'd be the last one.
As Prugwin goes to leave, JD says, Prugwin, stay for a minute.
Oh, okay.
And as it's the three of them, he looks at both of them and says, how well do either of you know Lathander?
Oh, Lathander. I've heard of him. Yes. Not very well, but I have heard of him.
I know that he is a deity, and there's mentions of him in the books of Anwar, but he is not my chosen deity.
So chances are he wouldn't have demons in the lower levels of his temples.
Oh no,
Definitely not.
not
No,
Lathander. No,
He is a god of good.
no
So,
demons.
Last night, as you all went to bed, I was approached by a cleric from the temple here in Foxhole. She's informed me that there's all kinds of manner of evil under his temple here in town.
Here in town? In a
Yes.
temple?
Not good.
Odd. Usually the deities will protect their holy places.
I don't care much for the deities, to be honest. But I figured that if the two most holy individuals in the party knew something of him, then I would find out whether this was worth merit to look into or not.
Well, now that you have told me that it's happened, it is my duty
Yes, troubling
to try to vanquish this evil. Even though Lathander is not my chosen deity, as I said, it still required me of Anwar to help whenever possible. Do you know where we can locate this cleric?
I do, but I feel like if we're going to battle demons, we will need to gather the ones that you allowed to run off.
To be fair, I didn't know this information at that point.
Well, it was rather stuffy in here to have that conversation with the entire party in your small room.
True.
And then he points at Prugwin and goes, especially when the big one takes up more than two people.
He is a hearty fellow.
I was just going by how tall he is.
So, it would give us time to get some supplies if we need any before we make this trip to the temple.
I would definitely need to stop by a general goods or an apothecary of some kind. I kind of got tapped on some of my ability to heal myself after what happened last night.
Yes, I think potions would be a definite boon to us if we are indeed facing demons. So let us go find a shop.
Shopping day.
Then maybe by then, our other party members will be here.
Have you forgotten who you sent to the library? We will have to go retrieve Huck.
True.
He will try
Very
to
true.
literally assimilate books into his face.
Well, Let's find out where the shop is, and hopefully maybe it'll be close to this library.
Maybe. I guess we can ask the bartender. They probably know the location.
True. Well, let us quest, as they say.
All right. So you guys head downstairs. You see Adara eating in the corner. Morwen is just hanging out having a drink.
Ara's eating again?
Second breakfast. Yes.
Dang.
You muted.
I was gonna say I never said I ate. I got a glass of water and was talking to.
You did.
I
you
didn't
did.
get food.
But JD thinks you ate earlier, so he thinks that you're eating again.
I was gonna say JD wasn't really here when all y'all made it downstairs, so he didn't know if you ate or not.
All right, so you see Gregoff, the barkeep, behind the bar there. Just wiping down the bar. It's not too busy in here as of yet. It's just morning time, so.
Excuse me, barkeep.
Ah, yes. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you could help me and my associates out with a little bit of information.
Sure. I mean, after last night, you almost set up my retirement fund.
Well, we aim to help who we can. Just a quick question, really. We are wondering where one may go in this town to purchase potions.
Potions. Well, you'd be looking for the Forsaken Apothecary, probably.
Forsaken
Little wee lad
Where?
runs the place by the name of Windfair.
Windfair, okay. Forsaken Apothecary. Where may one find this Forsaken Apothecary?
Pretty small town, so he kind of just gives you directions over to one of the buildings outside and tells you what it kind of looks like. So you can't
Very
miss
good.
it.
Okay. All right, I think that's all the... Is it near the library, perchance?
Library. I don't think we have a library. Are you talking about the temple?
Is there a place here with books?
Well, I would say the temple has books in it.
Shit.
Did I say something wrong?
No, you didn't say anything wrong. It's just our talent for finding ourselves in situations has once again reared its ugly head. Apparently, we're quite skilled at it. All right, so well, thank you, sir. And I hand him silver. Say, appreciate
you.
the information. And then I will head out to the Forsaken Apothecary LLC.
All right, so you and JD and Prugwin, or
JD
else?
will look at Adara as he goes by the table and goes, going to buy supplies. And apparently we have to go find Huck and Yarman because they may be in a world of hurt sooner rather than later.
I thought you just sent them to the library.
Yeah, there's no library in this town.
Oh. Very well. And she's gonna grab a piece of bacon and shove it in her mouth, and she's gonna get up and follow them.
And he looks at Morwen and goes, "You coming too?"
Morwen says, I'll be here if you need me.
Very well. And then I guess the four of us are heading to go find supplies and then potentially go save Huck and Yarman.
Okay. So you guys head outside. Foxhole is a pretty small town. You can basically see all of the buildings from the town square in the middle. So you kind of head off down to the northwestern side of the town there, and you find a little apothecary shop. It's just got a little sign hanging from it outside with like a potion bottle on it. You probably would walk right past it and not even notice it because It's not like the most luxurious sign, and it looks just like a house. You try the door, and it's unlocked. You walk in, and there's some, shelving, but it's more like just like pieces of wood that's been nailed together. It's not like a normal shop. It's kind of just pieced together. There's some tables with some random potions and ingredients on it, and kind of another table at the back with a chair behind it as like a makeshift counter. Behind it, you see a dark-skinned halfling sitting there, and he's just kind of swirling a potion around. It's about it right there. Yeah, almost. Damn it. Gotta start over again. He looks up and says, "Hi, the name's Winfair. This is the Forsaken Apothecary. Can I help you?"
We're interested in buying potions and maybe some med kits.
Medkits. I do have some handy, I think. Usually, a lot of people get those from the general store, but I have some somewhere here. And he gets down and is looking around. I'll roll to see how many he has. He has 5 kits.
I'll take them all.
Excellent. Let me see the price. They are 5 gold each. 25 gold. If you want
What
to
about
mark
the
that off.
potions of healing?
Potions of healing. Yes. See how many he has? He has 3 greater and 5 regular.
JD thinks about what's been used lately, and he goes, "We'll take them too."
All right. Let's see. I do believe the regulars are 50 and let's see. Can't remember what the other one was. Let me look.
You say 3 and 2?
There's 5 and
There's
3.
5 and 2.
5 and 3. Okay.
5 regular, 3 greater. I always forget the price of these things.
While you guys are talking, Adara is just kind of like going along the shelves, but it's like one of those things you would see in a movie where like she's just like down low eye level with all the bottles, like looking at them, and her ears are just sticking out the top, and she's just walking by, like checking out all the potions. Seeing
So
anything
it's
speak to
50
her.
and 250. So you're just looking. So roll investigation as you're kind of looking through.
Ew. Okay. Well, it's not good. It's definitely not good. Oh, I get advantage. Ha! Yes. Okay, that's better. 18.
18. Okay. So we'll let you actually roll a loot roll on potions to see what you find there.
Okay.
You just want to click on your token there and click on loot.
Loot items.
Yep. And click on rarity and type. And we'll just ignore that it says ring there, and we'll say you found a rare potion. So just click on rare and then potion.
Oh.
And you recognize that as you see there. Well, whether you want to tell everybody about that or not. So
Adara is gonna, as she's like skating, it's like that, like a video from a movie where you just see her eyes like going back and forth between the bottles, and her little ears are sticking up behind it, and she's gonna be like, "Oh," and she's gonna grab it and kind of swirl it around a little bit. Does it have a color? This? Or what does it look like?
So it would be. Hang on. Actually, have some of these in here. That one is mind control, right? Mind reading. Let's see.
Thanks for telling everybody, Diz.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. I figured the shopkeeper was going to tell everybody anyways.
Yeah. It would have like a yellowish tint to it, maybe a darker yellowish tint.
Okay, so she's gonna kind of like throw it around and be like, "This is a little bit more rare than the rest of your wares I see here. How much
yes.
for this?"
That would be. Let's see here. Let's see how much he would know about it. He knows how to make it, so he should know a little bit about it. Okay. That one's gonna be about 1,000 gold.
Interesting, 1,000 gold. Well, I've
Yeah,
definitely found
potions.
it for cheaper, but
Potions aren't usually cheap, so.
yeah, I know. She's just gonna kind of sit and inspect it for a minute,
She's inspecting?
and yeah, she like wants to just like check to make sure it looks real and everything, and she's currently thinking about whether or not she wants to purchase it.
Roll a persuasion check as you're kind of stalling as he's kind of made the offer, and you kind of get the idea that, you know,
It's not good.
he needs to make a sale, but
It's a
what's the
10.
roll? A 10? Okay, yeah. No, I'm sorry. I kind of have to keep it at 1,000.
Yeah, very well then. And she's gonna kind of like just set it back on the shelf for now and just kind of continue to peruse.
Okay. All right. You can roll another investigation if you want.
Ooh.
As you're looking around.
I mean, I get advantage, so like, why not, right? Well, it's double 15s. So
Double 15s. All right.
plus my plus 4, so 19s.
19. All right. So if you want to use that same button there, we're gonna roll for. Yeah, just click the. We're gonna roll for an uncommon there at a 15. So.
Oh boy. And what about? I don't know what this looks like. What does it look like? You see
like
what I rolled?
Yeah. It's a weird. It's like a red, but there's like elements of orange and yellow that kind of swirl through it and kind of make it cloudy.
Adara's eyes kind of instantly draw to it, and she's gonna be like, "What? What about this here?" And she's gonna pick it up and kind of like hold it up towards him and spin it around.
That one. Holy shit. Okay. That actually. That. I don't know why that's there. You can have that one. I don't need that one. I rolled 2 natural ones.
Oh. Well, thank you, good sir. I appreciate your kindness. At least let me give you 2 gold for it, and she'll give him 2 gold as a courtesy.
Thank you. You know, and the one that was 1,000, I could do 500 on that.
500. You know what? I'll take it.
All right. So you take both of those.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
All right. Anybody else? Nope. One.
Did Huck buy all those? I'm not Huck. Shit. Did JD buy all those potions?
How many did you buy, JD?
I bought everything that I asked for.
Oh, you bought them all.
Okay. Well, then Sir Eldrick would like to reimburse JD a little bit and give him 100 gold.
All right. So it appears that you're done in the apothecary there. So where are you guys heading to next?
If we're done in the shop, I guess we're heading to the temple.
Okay. So the temple's really easy to find.
It is. How
uh,
far away is Copper Essentials from the apothecary?
So you're in the kind of the southwestern portion of this little town. As you're walking towards the temple, it is to the left. It is not very far at all. You walk right past it.
Could we happen to see if the store hand is visible as we walk by?
The guy.
Yep.
You can roll a perception. There are some windows, I guess, in this place, but
And also, when Sir Eldrick gives JD the 100 gold, he hands him one of the greater healing potions.
all right.
Oh, thank you, sir.
That's 16.
16. All right. So as you're walking by, let's roll for chance. Okay. As you walk by, you don't see anybody in the windows.
Okay. JD was just wanting to check and see if he'd got the hell beat out of him from yesterday for being a coward. He wasn't going to stop. He just wanted to see if he could see him.
Yeah, you don't see him there.
As we like walk out of the apothecary, Dara's gonna look and say, so if there's not a library, where exactly do you think Huck went?
When I asked the barkeep about where would one go if they were wanting to find books in this town, he said the temple, which is amazing because apparently there be demons in this temple, and I'm hoping that you all will agree to join me in my quest to fight these demons.
She's gonna look at him kind of absurdly and be like, you're telling me that you let Huck run off and he really is going to be he's in there with demons?
To be fair, I did not know this until very recently.
All your fault.
Someone was not forthcoming with this information until he had time to talk with the Council of Holiness.
And she's just gonna look at and be like, I'm gonna assume that was you then, huh?
And myself
Just
and
gonna laugh.
Prugwin being the holy ones, he wanted to clear it with us. And of course, now that I know that there are demons in this temple, I have no choice but to go in there.
I see, and we went shopping. We need to go.
Well, to be fair, we
went
its
shopping so we wouldn't die when we go.
Yes.
Well, isn't that what this big brute is for? And she's gonna kind of punch Prugwin's arm a little bit. Isn't that why we bring him along?
Ow.
Oh, it's not that hard.
Prugwin is a gentle giant.
A man with gentle hands. Can't find it very often. And she's gonna start beelining towards the temple. Come on, we must make haste. Who knows
Sir
what they've
Eldrick
gotten
looks at
into.
his hands. He goes, my hands are not that calloused. I think they're nice hands. JD, do you think I have nice hands?
I'm not even touching that as he walks off.
All right. So you guys make your way up to the temple. Let me pull that up here.
You missed a perfect opportunity to make the temple downtown.
Making my way downtown.
Exactly.
Downtown. There isn't a downtown here. You
Just
can
to
see
be
every
clear,
building.
This is
right
downtown. We're already there.
Did I actually go to the temple though?
Yes, that's the only place that you guys would have mistaken for a library.
There's not like
everything
a
else.
manse or
Everything else looks like shacks in this place.
that checks out.
Yeah, everything else looked like it was like hand built last week. So
Excellent.
all right. So as you guys make your way to the temple, large doors, you pull one open and step inside. and it is a different feel than the rest of the town. This place feels, while the town feels relatively like, I mean, sloppily built and stuff, but it feels like it's new and, you know, part of the living world. This place feels like it's just stuck in the past. Like it is just, as you walk in, the ceilings are, you know, like 30 plus foot high. So when you step in, you're stepping on marble floors that kind of just echo throughout the entire chamber. The chamber that you're in is like huge. It's like probably like 300 feet long and probably half of that across. There's a number of pews going up each side. And then there's a large walkway down the middle of them with pillars on the outsides of these pews. There's like stained glass windows. Some of them are still intact. Others have been slightly boarded up. And you see what looks like maybe a raised dais at the end with a pulpit or, you know, kind of a little stand there. Up towards the front, you see what looks like Yarman laying on the floor. He seems to be like working his hands a little bit. You can't really tell what's going on. Huck is standing. It seems like he's talking to somebody. He's pretty far away, so you can't really tell what's being said.
Does JD see the dwarf from the night before?
You see that Huck is talking to somebody, but you can't see who he's talking to, and you don't see her around at all.
Okay.
Okay. So do you guys just walk right in, walk down the middle aisle, or?
Well, I think we would walk in, and then I will look down to JD and say, JD, do you see the cleric you spoke to?
I don't, but I do see the other two.
Let's rejoin our party members over here.
Yeah. So as you make your way down
when
the
he
aisle,
says that, JD
All
goes, is Yarman drawing on the floor?
you can't see. He's up there close.
Well, you
to where
said he
Huck
he
is.
was laying on the ground with his hand.
He
moving.
He is, but he's like at the end. He's like probably 150 feet away from you guys, so you can't really tell exactly what he's doing, but it kind of looks like he's doing that. So, all right. So you guys walk down the middle aisle. As you do, you're making some footsteps. So Huck turns around and kind of sees you guys, and you know, it's that awkward moment where you see somebody that you know, but they're like, you know, way far away, and you're just waiting for them to get close because you can't really yell at them. As he turns, you kind of see the cleric lady that you were talking to last night.
When
So
he
after
moves, I look at Eldrick and go, "That's her."
All right.
Excellent.
After a few awkward moments, you make your way up there, and as you're passing Yarman, you look down, and it appears that he has some type of sticks that are, you know, different colors, and there's like a piece of parchment on the floor with some lines on it. He seems to be kind of filling in between these lines a little bit. He seems to be really focused in on this, so he doesn't even acknowledge you guys.
Eldrick will kind of look down and then look at Huck and then look at the cleric.
Well, hello.
Yes, hello, Huck. I trust that you have not gotten yourself into much trouble.
Oh, well, I don't think so. And I look at the cleric.
So the cleric, she is a dwarf. She stands probably about half of Huck's height. She has white hair that kind of is pulled backwards. She has quite a bit of like, it looks like brass colored, you know, copper colored jewelry. She wears like a necklace and multiple earrings and some of it in her hair. She's a little bit darker skinned, and she has like just a kind of a scar across her right cheek. She wears really like different than the other people in the town. She wears like really like luxurious looking kind of robes, and there's like feathers around the kind of the top, the neckline.
Yeah, I don't think that, unless you think trespassing, maybe.
I don't think you can trespass in a temple too much.
Well, there you have it. Yeah. So, hey,
She looks
everyone.
around and sees JD and says, "Welcome, friends. I take it that you've heard my plight and have come to help. I am Brelowin, Fellbearer, Cleric of Lathander."
As she says her name, Adara is just gonna kind of like give a gracious bow and say, "Pleasure to meet you, priestess."
Yes. Welcome to the Spires of the Morning, the last bastion in the once great city of Waterdeep, to praise Lathander.
Sir Eldrick will take his sword out and put it on the, kind of put it on the stone floor there and kneel down and say, Lady Brelowin, I am a cleric. I'm shit. This has not been a good day for me.
Roll for attraction and distraction.
Yeah. It's the crayons and the drawing. I keep on wanting to look at what he's drawing.
As you accidentally say cleric, you hear Yarma kind of giggle a little bit.
Yes. I am a humble paladin of Anwer, and I am here to offer my services to you and your temple.
Rise, servant of Anwer. I'm not completely familiar. I have heard some things about the deity that you speak of. More down in the southern region of the continent.
That is correct. As deities go, the worship of Anwer is new compared to Lathander, but his message is spreading.
Yes, I hear of some of this from the city of El Toro.
Yes, yes, that is where I'm from.
Not much correspondence comes from there anymore. Anyway, your associate here was asking about books and scrolls. I have some, but most have been just where I've collected them. Nothing was left here. We've restored what we could of the temple, but we've ran into some issues that no one seems to be able to deal with.
Ooh, like what?
There seems to be something below. There's many levels below this temple, where many things were stored. There's catacombs. They stored what I believe to be like magic items of divinity. Down there, I wouldn't expect any of those to still be down there, but the stories of the people that have went down there, they've told of crazy, like what I would consider hallucinations. Surely there cannot be such things below. They spoke of demons and devils, things that grasped at them and tried to pull them in, and some have not returned. But you look like the adventuring type of group. I thought
Yes.
maybe your group could maybe go below and see if you can deal with this plight.
As it happens, we are crazy and looking for an adventure to forget our woes from last night. And all recent memory, for that matter.
That is excellent news.
Cracking! Let's go!
Oh, if you're interested, I did have another party that had showed up that was interested in going in. I think she's in the back, using the bathroom back there. About that time, the door opens, and you see a humanoid walk out the door, and Timmy, I will let you describe your character.
Okay, so she is a kind of slender, athletic shaped, 6'2", half elf, half human. So she's in very, we'll say, modest attire. She's probably got a little, not very much armor. She most of her armor is, on her for her boots and everything. Carrying what you would say is a giant glaive. Very, very interesting to see. And that's about as best as I can give her. Long flowing, kind of dark brown hair, blue eyes, very, very fine complexion.
Does she have on the token? Does she have that across?
Yes. She also has what appears to be like red kind of streaks going across her face. That seems to be, you can't tell whether it's blood, paint, tattoos, what it is. Well, at least from a distance. But yeah, that is her.
Oh, well, a very handsome. Yes. Hello.
Well, this is the first time I've been called handsome, but hello to you.
Huck.
Huck, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasure to meet you, Huck.
Huck.
My name is Sir Eldrick von Battenhouse. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well, sir.
Adara's just gonna kind of nod to her and say, "Pleasure to meet you."
My name is Prugwin, and people call me Prugwin.
Prugwin, excellent name.
Thank you.
What is your name?
My name is Kaelin Evanwood. You may call me Kaelin, if you so wish.
Adara, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
So what has brought you to this temple?
Oh, what do you say? I'm searching for information on, I don't know if it's a group or a person, but I'm looking just for information, and I'm traveling from town to town. What about yourselves? You're an interesting looking party.
Also information. For me. And probably this one. And I
Still coloring, right?
He is, yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He's into illuminated texts. Very niche.
Illuminated text.
Yes.
I see. Is he normally on the floor like this?
Sometimes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is how he learns.
I see. I don't come into these holy establishments often, so I didn't realize if this was regular or if it's just
Regular for here, no. Regular for him, yes.
Yes.
I have had to put notes in his notepad before so that he could remember names and such.
Oh,
Indeed.
I see. Well,
So my compatriots and I are here because we heard of some great evil that may be befalling the temple.
great evil, you say? Now you
Yes.
have my attention.
Demons. Yeah.
Brello
all good.
chimes in and says, "Well, Who's to say? I mean, it's probably not that dangerous. Not trying to scare any of you off. It's probably nothing that you guys can't handle.
You cannot scare me off, my lady.
It was
It is my
dangerous
duty.
enough. She approached me in a bar.
Adara's gonna go look at what JD said and then kind of look back at her. And she wants
mean,
to see if she like notices anything weird about what she just said. Like she wants to try and like read or look into what she.
All right, you can roll an insight check.
Where's my okay? It's gonna be 17.
Yeah, you have the insight of thinking that she's lying a bit or trying to bend the truth there. She feels like it's probably very, very dangerous.
And she's in order to kind of like do this, she's gonna kind of walk up to her and she's gonna walk around her and be like, "Oh, I think it's a little bit more dangerous than you played out to be."
Maybe. I did say that some haven't returned, and they were rather strong individuals.
Well, like I said before, now that I know of this situation, it is my duty to take care of it, even if on my own.
Well, it looks, priestess, this luck is on your side today. The paladin won't let this go.
Excellent.
Well-
And it seems that you all get along very well, so I think you will make a great party. There is a reward. The blessings of Lathander, of course.
Great.
And a small donation to your party. She pulls out like a sack of coins and sets it up on the pulpit there.
Or maybe an exchange of magic spells would be. I would love to learn from you.
How about
Definitely,
this? How about this? If we find anything down there while we're there, can we keep it?
Roll a persuasion check.
We keep the object. The most holiest of
Well,
objects.
it's not good. It's an 11.
I don't know. I mean, there's some really rare artifacts down there that probably need to stay with the Temple of Lathander.
But
Sir
what's-
Eldrick's two brain cells rub together, and he kind of puts together what Adara is trying to do. And he looks at it and goes, "My lady, surely Lathander, being as wise and powerful as he is, as is spoken of in the holy text, even of the Church of Anwar speaks of how wonderful a god Lathander is, that perhaps maybe it is Lathander's hand himself that is guiding us towards these objects, and he would like us to have them in order to fight these evils and maybe the other evils that threaten this world."
She's gonna walk
You
back
see her
behind the priestess
thinking-
and kind of nod to Sir Eldrick.
Sir Eldrick, you can roll a persuasion check.
Yay! Persuasion, and I'm a paladin.
So how much gold are we talking?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Natural 20.
Nat 20, baby.
She ignores what Kaylin has said and is just staring right at Sir Eldrick. Yeah, since you are a holy man, you do make a very good point. The gods work in mysterious ways, and who am I to oppose their will? The gold. I have 1,000 gold here that I can give to you. We were going to use it to repair the remainder of the temple, but this is a very important thing as well. So.
Oh, well, that's mildly crushing and all.
Sure.
The food right out of the babes, isn't it? Babes' mouths. Anyway.
Yeah, we do have like a soup kitchen on Wednesdays that I use some of the money for.
Oh,
Hey, I knew a tiefling once that was a big fan of soup.
Oh, did you? That's interesting.
Very well. Sir Eldrick, I guess this is your quest to lead. This is your duty.
Well, I am ready to go into the bowels of this temple. Is everyone else prepared?
Away!
Is Yarman, are you ready? Because you're going to need to stop your drawings there for a minute or two.
God.
I know. I am sorry. We will give you more time to draw if we survive this.
He stands up and says, Akminos wouldn't make me stop drawing.
Well, yeah, but Anwar will. And apparently Akminos and Anwar are the best of friends.
Yeah, I guess so.
Besides
Go
helping
on,
me,
let's go.
You said helping me pleases Akminos, and I have to do this. So you helping me will please your friend.
You see him look down at his wrists. Okay, let's go. You see him kind of look back at the sheet on the floor. Kind of sad look comes over his face as he's following you guys.
As they start to walk away, Adara wants to walk by the paper to see what he was doodling.
Okay. It is it looks like a picture of what appears to well, let's have you roll an insight check, because I wouldn't say that he's the best artist. So you're gonna have to do some you're gonna have to do some interpretations here of what you're actually seeing.
It could be a picnic.
Oh my god, my dice suck.
Platypus.
13. I'm really bad at math. Can we talk about that? It takes me so long to figure out.
That's just karma for what she did to me against Huck.
It happens, nice things, Jeff.
To you, it kind of looks like two like stick-like figures. Almost, you think they're like, it looks like they're dancing. Kind of what you think.
She'll pick it up and she'll put it in her pocket because she doesn't want him to leave it behind, so he can continue it later because he was upset. So she'll pick it up and she'll stick it in her bag.
Do you take the sticks as well?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, if you left the sticks.
Okay.
She'll pick those up.
All right. Yeah. So you have a parchment of Yarman's drawing and some coloring sticks. So. All right. So as you guys are led back through, there is 2 doors on each side of the dais that kind of lead into a back area. And as you go back there, there is a rather large hallway that goes off to the right, and you see a couple of double doors on the left. There's like 2 sets of them going down the left wall, and then there is a wall that it looks like it's rather short of where you would think the outside wall would be. Then kind of off to the left, there is a staircase, a stone staircase that kind of curves down and kind of circles in on itself, going down in front of the temple. She leads you over to that and says, "This is the path down. May the light of Lathander be with you and in the darkness."
Is it dark down there?
You kind of look over, and yeah, it is pitch black down there.
No torches along the way?
There's none lit down there. I would have people that would do that, but they won't go down there anymore.
Yeah. Scary. Okay.
You muted.
Adar is gonna kind of be like, "It's not so bad, Huck," because she can see in the dark. So she's gonna be like, it'll be all right.
Yep.
Of course.
I will take the lead and start heading down.
All right. So as you guys start heading down, we're gonna take a short 5-minute break here, and then come back with what is up under this temple. So
what is up under the temple?
What is up?
What you did
under
there?
the temple.
Ah.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where
All
are
right,
you?
so we'll be
It's
back.
our Scooby Doo episode.
Jinkies.
Sad.
All right.
Oh my
See you
God.
guys in like 5 minutes.
Or more.
Hey, we're back.
I
We're
bet,
talking
I
about
guess.
food. We got obsessed with food while we were gone.
I
so.
may be ordering pizza, chat.
Do it.
Hey, Clam, what do you give me if I go get Korean ramen and homemade ice cream and bring it to you?
I'll pay for all of it, plus the gas.
Oh,
I'll pay for all of it. Fuck the
Clam say
gas.
pay for all of it plus my gas. I'm down. Let's do this. Road trip. I'll be playing JD from the car.
So, as you guys head down under the temple, it gets darker and darker as you go down this spiral staircase. It's not a true spiral. It's very like, right angle. But as you kind of curve down this staircase, as you get down to the floor below, which the ceilings are probably about, somewhere between 15 and 20 feet high in these areas, in these basement levels. So you go down quite a few stairs before you hit that first level. You notice that the stairs continue to go down, and you're not really sure how far down that they go. So as you guys walk down the first set of staircase, you notice that does everybody have dark vision?
I do.
I do.
You do? You
No.
do?
No.
You do not? No.
I
Two
had the
no.
goggles, right?
You got the goggles.
You have dark vision if you put the goggles on.
Yarman also has dark vision.
JD put his
So-
goggles on as soon as she opened the door and said, "This is the way down."
Okay. So do you
I-
guys have a light
I
source?
forgot to buy goggles.
Yep.
May I have a torch?
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a torch.
Okay. You guys can use a torch. Yeah. I think that lasts for a few hours. Torch.
Yep, lasts for 1 hour.
Torch lasts for 1 hour. So just keep that in mind. How many torches do you have? Are you guys taking turns on these torches, or you both light up one?
Well, the kit comes with 10, right?
Yeah, I have 10 torches.
Have we used? I don't remember using any.
I don't think you
First time
have.
I've
So,
used
all right. So, if you guys are taking turns, or if you're both lighting one up, just mark one off your inventory there.
Right before they go to light their torches,
Okay.
they see JD walk up to Eldrick and go, "Hey, it's fine. Don't waste your equipment." And he pulls out a hilt from his wrist and he grabs the blade and makes it cast solid radiant flame out of the handle.
No, we're never going to get rid of these torches. Damn it.
So let's see.
Thank you, good
one
sir.
thing real quick.
Well, that shit was something.
Inventory. Okay. Yep. So
I'm attuned to it, Diz. You said I could do it while I'm sleeping.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking to make sure you're attuned to it, because otherwise it wouldn't work the way you would put it,
Right.
and nothing would have happened. So
That's why I made sure that you said I could attune to it at night when we got back.
you can, yes. Short or long rest, you can attune to a new
I
one.
have a quick question for
Yes.
my notes. How
Mhm.
many were there like the 3 primary colors of coloring sticks? Red, yellow, red. I need to know
there-
red, yellow, and blue.
You need to know. There was like I would say probably about 6 colors there. There
Okay,
would
so
be the
the
3
primary
primaries
and secondary.
and then some secondaries, yes.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so as you guys go down, so you're gonna, I guess you two are gonna be near JD, right? So you hang out near JD because he's got the light source.
That's the best place to have the paladin and the cleric is right beside you.
So as he lights this up, everybody's dark vision kind of reverts back because when you're in dark vision mode, you kind of see almost like no color.
Like
So
the
you
shades
can,
of
you can
gray.
see you can see a little bit of color, and then past that, you see kind of shades of gray in the distance because I think that only goes like 20 feet, and then maybe another 20 feet dim light. or
I
something.
can get it all the way up to 30. Both if I use an additional action to expand it 5 feet at a time.
Okay. Okay. So a little bit
And
of
I can
mixture
shrink it
for
as low as
some
10.
of the characters. But you have pretty good sight at this point, and as that happens, you kind of notice. Actually, everybody roll perception. Let's see what you
Nope.
notice.
Ooh,
A
Ooh.
ooh.
group perception roll. Somebody want to roll for Yarman?
Oh my god!
I
I
got a
picked up
15.
the same fucking dice.
I'll roll for him. I've got a 13
That is a 16 for
Four.
me.
Eldritch
13,
and then
13, 16.
for
17 for
Yarn.
me.
Ocho, 17.
That's a 21 for JD.
That's a 14
So
for Yarman.
13, 16, Ocho, 14, 17. And how much for JD?
21.
21. What was Russ? What did you have?
15.
15. All right. Okay. So with that group roll, I would say that you guys start to notice at this level, there seems to be something like just floating in the air. Like it looks, kind of like dust would be in the air if you disturbed a place that people hadn't been in a while. But it's a little thicker than dust, and as you kind of breathe, it kind of tickles your nose, like the air is a little like stale or down here.
Definitely my asthma. Oh.
Of course, I can't breathe. Just
I was
so-
gonna say the one guy that can't breathe is making the
Yeah.
comments.
As soon as I hear that comment, I kind of cock my head back to him, like, "What? Is he serious?"
I mean, it's thick. You could cut it with a hand. Hmm.
A hand.
As you guys are making your way down into this area, we're gonna do what everybody loves to do in
Roll
D&D.
initiative.
The skills challenge.
Skill challenge.
Ah, yeah.
I can feel it. Nothing makes Diz
Yeah.
smile like a skills challenge.
Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take turns rolling. So why don't everybody just roll initiative, and that's what we'll use to decide.
Oh, great.
Ooh, a 19. Oh, I have a 21. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Wait, putting it in the thing.
Oh,
11.
Yep, you can put it right in there, and
so 14.
all right. So Timmy hasn't had experience in putting the
Oh, that's
initiative. So
right.
what you do is you click on your token, and you
Mhm.
click the initiative button, and you type in 14 when it prompts you,
Gotcha.
Up at the top left there, yeah.
and it will add it to the turn order. If somebody wants to roll for Yarman, I will add him.
I got
Actually,
it. Well, that's not good. That was a 6. I don't know what his deal is.
so Yarman rolled a 6, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me drop him back on the board here.
Should let the frickin' thing roll my stuff by itself. This dice.
So it's
Kicking
a
my ass.
6 plus Yarman. Plus 5, so he has an 11.
I
Okay.
can't even see none of that stuff for him.
Yeah.
Ragu.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's everybody, right? So let's sort in descending order. All right. So up first we have Huck.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh, do we get to have a roll off?
I would like
So-
to saunter jauntily into whatever it is.
Here's how it will go. In order, you will roll a d10. This will decide how your adventure goes. Okay? When you
This will
reach
go swimming.
10 successes, okay, 10 successes, then you will have found what you're looking for. Okay? There's no limit to the failures. You can fail as much as you'd like to.
Uh-oh.
Oh
And I'm
boy.
sure
Just
there
like
won't
real
be,
life for me.
there
So with
won't be
10
that many
successions, we
consequences.
find a Horcrux. Yes.
You could find a Horcrux or
Hey, a lich down here?
a lich. Yeah,
we
let's
don't
go.
know.
We'll find a
We
lich.
don't know.
I didn't.
Oh.
No. I didn't say we will find
Thanks,
it.
clan. Thanks.
You're gonna
You
find.
brought up the Horcrux.
You
Didn't
find
bring
the
up
upside
the
down.
lich. Oh, upside down.
Oh, I know nothing about the upside down.
Demogorgons.
Oh,
I
damn
don't
it.
know.
Okay,
So just
Etna.
to be clear, the D10
D10.
or
and that's a
the
nice
that
one.
has the zeros on it.
It
Yeah.
has a 0 on it.
Numbers,
Yeah,
right?
it has 1 0. Yeah, that one. Because the other one's a percentile. Yep.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. Oh, I got a 10.
Ooh, a
What?
10. Nice.
Challenges.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys are exploring this first level, you turn around the corner and JD, you hear something behind you. And as you turn and look up at the ceiling, there is like this liquid on the ceiling and it drops to the ground, forming this like ooze like creature as it kind of reaches out at you guys with its little pseudopods, trying to grab you and pull you in. So on this one, I need everybody to roll a d20.
So a 10 failed. Did I just understand that right?
A 10 is the ooze encounter. So
Oh
yes,
my god. Oh my god.
you're
Is it
rolling to see how the
attacking
encounter
us?
goes for your specific character.
Oh, okay. I have a
I got
question
an
for you.
11.
Yes.
So, if it's falling from the ceiling, I'm assuming it's attacking us, right?
It is attacking you, yes.
Okay.
But we're not going into combat. This is simulated combat.
Right. But she wields the Skyblinder staff. So if it's attacking me, it has disadvantage. So do I get advantage on my roll?
No, we're simulating combat, so
Okay.
we won't say that it's advantage. We'll just say that you're rolling. So
Well, that's not good. It's a 2.
Are we adding anything to
a
it?
2 may not be bad. No, just a d20.
Okay.
This is just a luck of how the encounter goes for your particular character. All right. So if you rolled an even number, you take no damage.
Ah!
Okay.
Woo!
So anybody with an even number, just wipe it off the board. Don't worry about you. So if did anybody roll a 1? No, that's good. Did anybody roll for Yarman?
Oh,
No.
Okay.
We need to have somebody designated to roll for Yarm.
You got a 15.
15. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So if you rolled an odd number, between 3 and 11, you take 1d8 damage.
Damn it.
Okay.
You rolled
If you rolled an odd number between 13 and 19, you take 2d8 damage. So I will roll the damage. First for the. So the first, if you roll an odd number between 3 and 11, you take 3 points of damage. And it was everybody at maximum hit points before we started.
We all should be.
Yes.
I hope so.
Okay. Just
We
making
all
sure.
slept.
Because you should be. You should be. Before we start subtracting here. And then the second group, they also only take 3. So that's a 1 and a 2 there. So Yarman takes 3 points of damage, right?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Everybody else, mark your damage. And we move on to the next lucky roller, which is Sir Eldrick.
Yay.
Roll us a d10. See where
I
we
just
go.
feel
from
like I'm faster than Eldrick.
Me too. I agree. 6.
A 6. Excellent. So as Sir Eldrick kind of pushes forward, says, I will lead the way now, and kind of pushing forward into the darkness, with not even really being able to see very well. You push open a door, and there's some stairs that go down. As you lead them down these stairs, you get to the bottom, and you hear a noise, and you're like, over here, this is where we need to go. And you rush into this room, and as you kind of push the door open slightly, you catch a glimpse as the light kind of creeps in behind you of large, giant rats in this room. They're kind of just nibbling in the corners and stuff. They don't seem to have heard you as of yet. So you guys have the choice of rolling for stealth to sneak past them. This is a group roll, or you can roll animal handling to try to somehow tame the creatures, and so they won't harm you.
I vote for stealth.
I was gonna say, do we have to choose as a group which one we're rolling?
Yes, as a group.
Then
you have to
I vote
select one
stealth.
of the other.
No,
Stealth.
hardly.
Yeah.
Stealth.
No.
Stealth.
All right, we all agree on stealth.
Yep.
Adam, you good with stealth?
Yep. Good with stealth.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just in armor that makes a lot of noise. It's fine.
I forgot about your
It's fine.
Hi, buddy.
All right, so I need everybody to roll a stealth check. If you are in heavy armor and you have disadvantage, you need to roll with disadvantage and give me the lower roll.
I got an 18.
18,
Hey, wait a minute.
that's
I
good.
have advantage on stealth checks.
And I think
And-
Lady reached for the same
Are you
dice.
wearing heavy armor, though?
You did not, Russ.
Uh,
No, you didn't.
See, I am wearing. Hold on a minute. I'm wearing chainmail, so yes.
Chainmail. So
So
you would
I
have
also have-
advantage, but disadvantage, so you have a straight roll.
Great roll. Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
straight roll.
Like it's like rubber coated metal links, you know?
And don't forget to roll for Yarman, somebody.
Oh, I got it.
Russ, you're
Alright,
in
so we
charge
got-
of Yarman.
19.
18,
For Yarmy.
19?
Yes.
Excellent. And he probably has
I
a
got
9.
6 with disadvantage.
I got
That
a
is
I got a
28.
I got a 16.
So a 6 and a 16.
I got a
Okay, we
15.
need 15. JD?
I got a 19 plus 9, so 28.
Another 28. That's really good. That helps the group.
A natural.
A natural 1. What is that total?
With my bonus, is that what you're asking?
A 2.
Yeah.
Where's my self? Plus 5.
Oh, so it's a 6. That's not so bad. You rolled as good as who was it that rolled a 6? Was that Tim?
Prugwin. That was Prugwin.
Prugwin. Couldn't
So
remember.
technically
With the
have a 6,
disadvantage,
yeah, is that what it is?
unfortunately.
They just
All right,
run
let's
into
see
each other.
if you
Oh.
beat the roll. Collectively, you rolled a 16.7, which will round up to a 17.
Thank you.
And you guys narrowly beat the roll. So you're able to somehow sneak past these rats as they seem to be gnawing on something in the corner. All right. So you guys.
Let's hope I
avoid
get all of
that,
these out
so-
during these skill checks. This one's going bye-byes.
I just wanted stealth because I'm almost a plus 10 on the roll.
yeah.
I figured it'd be beneficial, and Lady
That's
shoots
fine.
us all in the foot.
I'm sorry.
All right. Up next, JD.
She's a cat.
Right?
And
And I
technically,
can see
I
in the
think
dark.
technically, I think JD should have went before Sir Eldrick, but
That's
whatever.
why I said I think I'm faster than Eldrick,
Yeah,
but it's okay.
whatever, whatever. Mistakes are made.
Didn't hurt us. We're good.
So you
wouldn't
want-
be a
you want a
show of ours
D10, right?
without mistakes.
A D10.
What is this considered a check of any kind?
No, this
think
is
it's a straight roll.
this is
Okay.
just a skill check roll.
Then this is the only time you're going to hear this, Diz. I got a 1.
Oh, so all right. JD pushes past and it's like, damn it! I'll show you where to go. And he
Prepare
leads
for
you.
dive.
He leads you down the hallway. Takes 1 second to look both ways, and then kind of leads you down to the left, and you find another set of stairs that you go down. As you guys are going down, you get to the bottom. He looks around, leads you down the hallway. Nothing happens. A 1 is the lucky roll that allows you to proceed unharmed.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, okay, we are in the upside down.
Yep.
That
Because
makes
JD's
no-
never rolling a 1. So
That
the
makes
game's
no
like,
di-
we got to give him a 1.
You rolled a 1.
Excellent,
That's
JD.
the lucky
excellent.
roll.
Excellent.
Which is why I asked
Very
you if it was
good.
a check, because if he'd have said yes, I'd have re-rolled it.
If you'd have rolled a nat 20, we'd have all died instantly.
Oh,
I mean, that could be, but we're rolling 10, so I don't know how we'd have got to 20.
All right, so no, we'll do one more and then we'll do another perception check to see what you guys noticed. All right, so up next we have Timmy with Kalen. Needs to roll a D10.
There's a 7.
7. Okay, we haven't had that yet. So Kalen pushes through and says, "Over here." And as you guys turn to follow her for some reason, I don't know why you keep following different people, but it's just how it's going. So nobody knows where they're really going. So Kalen leads you down a hallway and down some stairs, and you kind of go around the corner and you walk into a room, and the door closes behind you from above. You look, and the room kind of lights up. And then there's this like tome that comes up in the middle of the room, and as you guys kind of approach it and look at the tome, there's like a book laying open. It seems to be some type of puzzle that you have to figure out. So I need you guys to this can be one of you can
Sir
roll
Eldrick,
it.
step away.
It needs to be it needs to be religion or history.
Oh, dang, it is me.
Damn it.
I'm very good.
So
with
you guys can figure out who wants to roll. One person.
I got a +8 to history
Oh, that's
and religion.
nice.
You
But
do
she's
it.
rolled in that 1.
Ah,
I'm just saying.
Hey, it's actually worked out for me really well today. I'm not quite sure what's happening, so
that
this
was-
might be good.
That was the last one. All your bad luck is worked out now.
Right.
Russ,
I voted Aura.
Russ is karma the whole rest of the game after she did what she did to my 20.
I did it for Russ. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Good juju.
Oh, no, don't ever do it for Russ.
You know.
Trying to be nice. Oh, it's a 17 +8.
17 plus 8, 25. You easily solve this puzzle, like no problem. You you pick up a quill and you just write something in the book and you slam it closed and all the lights shut down and the doors open back up. You guys walk on through. So with that was a 7, right?
I
that
just
was.
envision that being the Knights of Knee from Monty Python. What is my favorite color?
No, that's the troll. That's the
Oh,
troll
that's
on the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
What is your favorite color? Blue, no orange.
The answer was fish sticks.
Is I'm killing all of them tonight
Excellent. At
under
that,
this temple.
At that, you guys kind of walk through to the next area here, and first off, I want you to roll a perception check. Everyone.
Perception.
Oh, I got a 24.
24.
And Yarman,
17.
Yep.
21.
There's a
Yarman gets an
14.
11 plus whatever his modifier is, or his bonus.
11 plus 6, so that's 17. So everybody's rolling really well.
I got
Okay,
14.
So, yeah, that's even really good.
Okay.
Program, what was
Okay.
yours?
25. I mean
21.
24.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
And JD got a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, you just blew the average out of the water there. So as you guys walk into the next room, you notice that there's still these particles. They seem to be a little thicker as well. And as you kind of look around, you notice like there's just kind of like stuff like moss or something on some of the walls and around the edges of the bottom of the wall. There's like some debris with like some like roots in it and stuff. But you haven't went down pretty deep, so you don't really know what condition the temple's in or what's going on here. So with that, I need everybody to roll a Constitution saving throw, except for Huck, because you're Huck.
Because you're Huck.
And well, you can roll for Yarman though, Huck. Yeah.
That is a 29.
29.
God.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yarman rolled a 6.
6.
25.
6. 25. Okay, a 6 with a 3, so that is a 9. That is a failure.
Damn it.
JD also got a 25.
25.
I got a 19.
19. That's good. Timmy, what was yours?
29.
29. And Adam, what was Brooklyn's?
9.
9? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Total of 9. That is also a failure. So, all right. So, you guys notice that Prugwin and Yarman are just kind of holding their chest, coughing. And I need each of those individuals to roll a d6.
Oh, D6. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, Yarman rolled 1.
1, okay.
Got 5.
A 5, okay. So
Together
Yarman
make
is
6.
kind of. Do what?
Just bring it down. I said together
Oh.
make 6.
So Yarman is just like rubbing his eyes and he's like, guys, I can't see really well. Why are you so fuzzy, Adara?
Oh no.
And you think he's being mean at first, but then you realize that there's like his eyes are kind of like there's tears coming out of his eyes and they're real red looking. And Prugwin, you're really confused. You're having trouble kind of remembering things a little bit. You kind of forget why you're down here. You
so
know
kinda
these
normal?
people around you, but you're kind of forgetting their names. All right. All right. So you guys are having to lead around Yarman, and luckily it is his roll up next. So I need somebody to roll a d10 for Yarman.
All right, here we go.
So Yarman's like, I'm blind, but let me lead you.
Let me lead you. I got
Hey,
this.
Diz.
Yes.
Can I cast Lesser Restoration?
On Yarman? Yeah, that's first level spell, right? Second level
It is a
spell?
second level spell.
Yeah, you can try that. Yes. Go ahead. So you're going to cast that on both of them?
Yes.
Okay. So just mark off your spell slots. As you do that, you notice that Progwin kind of regains. He's like, "Thank you, Sir Eldrick." Yes. And then Yarman's eyes just kind of clear up. He's like, "Oh, all right." So, and then he kind of course, he grabs a hold of you and hugs you. That's what happens. Full arm, two hug, chest to chest.
Nice.
There is another way to describe that, but we'll say chest to chest. So a 6. Okay, excellent. 6. So Yarman's like, I can see. Let's go this way. And he leads you down some stairs and through a room. And as he pushes open the door, he's like, don't move. There are another group of large rats in this room.
Yeah, man.
So
Somebody should call an exterminator.
Right?
do you guys want to try to sneak past, or do you want to try to tame these savage beasts?
That worked out pretty well last time.
Eek. I don't know about y'all, but my animal handling is not pretty.
That did not go well for me, though.
What's I doing? Stealth.
So I got an 11, and Yarman rolled a 12.
Okay.
18 for me.
All right, let me get to that.
18.
So you said you have an 11. He has a 12 plus, I think it's 9. So that's a 21. And we had an 18. Is that what you said,
Yeah.
Timmy?
18.
18.
18.
Okay.
15.
15. Adara?
19.
19. JD?
24.
Hey.
24. Progwin?
So is it another stealth?
Stealth.
Stealth check?
Stealth is what they've decided, yes.
Still with a disadvantage, I'm assuming.
With disadvantage, yes, unless you have something that gives you advantage, and then it would be a straight roll for you.
We got to get him some boots.
19.
19?
Wow, what a
Nice.
good roll, Frank.
Excellent.
Look at that.
19. So that is an average of 18. So yes, you beat the check there. You're able to sneak past these rats again.
I see pizza.
I got pizza. That's hot pizza. Ha!
I mean, why would you want cold pizza?
It's like that TikTok video, that lady that hits her hip on the bed. I got pizza.
So that is 5 successes that you guys have so far. All right. So up next
About due
is
for a massive fail.
Adara.
The person with pizza? Yeah.
Yeah, the person with pizza. Your turn to shine.
I got a 0, which is a 10.
A 0.
We've had that. That's a slime.
Yeah. It is the slime attack.
Yay.
Do
I
I?
roll good. Look what happens.
Oh, I have a drink.
You have a drink.
I have too much stuff on my screen. I can't see what's going on in chat. I need more drink. All right,
Don't we
so
all?
with the slime attack, we know how this works. Everybody roll a d20 to see how you fare on the. And somebody roll for Yarn.
Rap. I rolled a 4. And Yarn also. We're 4.
We're
Do we need
four
to add anything
buddies.
to this, or is it just straight?
Nope, it's just
I rolled-
straight.
I rolled
See how
a
you
15.
fare.
15.
Ooh.
Hey!
All right. So,
16.
all right. If you roll even number, no damage, of course. If you roll 13 through 19 odd numbers, you take 8 points of damage.
Mm.
Okay. If you rolled an odd number between 3 and 11, you take 7 points of damage.
Boo.
And did anybody roll a 1? That's the fun one. Okay. We'll
You
find
just
out what that does
melt.
later.
It's
I
like
loaded.
just melt.
The Ark of the Covenant's there in your
Yep,
face.
the
when
Ark
it's
of the
away.
Covenant is opened.
Colonoscopy.
I just feel like we'll get sucked into the slime and become one.
Wait, that's not pineapple on there, is it? Okay, good.
Pepperoncinis.
Actually,
Banana
let's
peppers.
see.
Nice.
Close enough.
I know, but I love the spicy food. I put banana peppers on my
The
pizza. and
spicy
jalapeno
food?
peppers.
You love the spicy food?
I love all the spicy food.
Somebody put that in there. We have a quote.
All right. Slight miscount. The combat encounters don't actually count as successes. They just are what happens. So you only have 3 successes at the moment. So, all right. So up next. So
Damn.
next we have Rugwin.
El Pragwan.
Hey. Got a 5.
5. All right. We haven't seen this one yet. With a 5, you run into a dead end. As Prugwin kind of says, I think I see something over here. And it kind of leads you guys down. Like, Prugwin, don't run away. And then you catch up to him and there's just a dead end. So I need somebody to roll either survival or perception.
JD
I've
is the
got-
best one to roll that, but I don't know.
I've got +9 on survival.
Ooh.
Yeah.
As do I. But he can have it.
Roll away, sir.
I mean, he put us in this incident.
What was the total?
26.
26. Yeah. So that is that one.
We did not
Excellent,
die.
excellent. You did not die. So with that, it takes you about 30 minutes to right yourself, but you find the right way out of this. So
Thanks, Buck.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's the first quote.
What a better quote to be the first quote than "I love spicy food."
All right, so with that, you guys get to a point where the air is it's just really hard to breathe, kind of, and I need everybody to roll another Constitution saving throw.
Except for me.
Except for Huck.
A 4 for
Nat 20.
That's
Natural
a-
20, excellent.
That is a 27.
27, good.
19.
19, good. Adara,
13.
13, fail. JD,
19.
19. Okay, that's success. All right. Oh, thank you. All right, so I need Adara and Yarman to roll a d6.
He just got a big ass tub of popcorn.
I saw that.
Oh.
4.
I don't know where to set this.
In your lap
Setting,
and just eat it.
setting the floor.
I got a 4.
Oh,
A 4.
did she chase it out the door?
Yep.
Excellent.
I need a napkin.
What did Yarman roll?
4 also.
4 also. Both of them, their tongues start to feel real heavy in their mouth and go numb, and they start slurring their
I-
speech a
Guys,
little bit.
I think my tongue is swollen.
My tongue is thinnest. My tongue is. I told you not to stick your tongue
But-
in the middle of those turbines.
The spicy poop must have spit
Spicy,
onto my tongue.
spicy food.
All right. So, a little bit of slurred speech. Anything you guys want to do, or are you just moving on then?
Well, I can heal one of them.
Don't heal me. This will be fun.
I'm gonna save my healing for something bad.
I was gonna say, Yarman is your bromance now. You know.
Yeah, but he doesn't need words to cast, I don't think.
All right. So, we're back to Huck. So, Huck, roll us a d10.
Hopefully I don't get another 4. I've gotten like too many of those. It's a 3.
3. Okay, we haven't seen this one. So, Huck, you kind of lead them down another set of stairs and into a room. And before you, there is, looks like some type of locking mechanism on the door. And as you kind of walk close, you step on a plate on the floor, and it causes the door behind you to close. And you guys are trapped in another puzzle room.
Classic.
It looks like you need some type of sleight of hand or maybe investigation skills to figure out how to solve this puzzle.
I have a 7 in investigation.
I have advantage, but and +4, but that's up to you.
I have a +9 and sleight of hand with lock picking tools.
Go for it.
There you go.
I have a +4 to investigation.
Roll away, good buck.
Who's rolling? I need a roll.
That'd be the JD.
That would be a so 21.
A 21. Yep. So you easily just kind of figure out this mechanism. It just follows the pieces in front of you, and the doors just open right up.
Has anybody seen the lockpicking lawyer on YouTube? No?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've seen it, Russ.
I don't think so.
Yes, I just
Now
got
you-
like,
You guys are at 5 successes. So at that point. All right. So up next we have Sir Eldrick von Battenhouse III.
All right.
What's
Well,
his name?
You want to take this one, Buck? Since I went first last time.
Nope, go ahead.
All right.
You in the rotation.
All right. So rolling a d10.
Oh,
9?
9.
All right.
Yeah, actually scared
Sir
me.
Eldrick, you push past and say, I think it's this way. And you you just push open a door right next to where you guys came right out, and look, and there's a chest sitting in the middle of the room.
I think I've had some really bad experiences lately with stuff. I don't think we should touch it.
Yarman pushes past you guys and grabs the chest and opens it.
Well, it's
Son of a bitch.
a mimic.
And he finds gold and 3 pieces of loot inside. So somebody gets to roll for 3 pieces of loot, and you get to roll on gold. So we don't have to do it right this second. But
Okay.
just,
I was gonna say that.
keep in
I'd
mind.
say that'd be Russ since he's playing Yarman right now.
If you want to roll, you can. If not, we can wait.
What am I rolling here?
In
So if
the
you
D&D Beyond,
click-
Russ.
Yeah, just click on your character and click loot-coins.
Wait, what? Oh, loot dash coins.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you rolled a 47 there. So click on the 21 to 90 there,
I thought that was a dog like pushing up against this cheek.
and you find that much gold. Okay, so you can tell them or you can not tell them. You're the one who, or actually Yarman's the one who's looting.
Yarman?
So Yarman tells it. We'll say Yarman tells everybody.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yarman would definitely tell.
Oh,
Actually,
3,800.
Yarman would just say, "I found this," because he
was
can't
like-
count.
Yeah.
He
He
can
doesn't know what it
He
is.
shows you guys. He shows you guys it's 3,877 pieces of gold.
It's like a whole mess in here. It's like a lot. It's
All
a
right.
lot of shinies.
Now click on loot items and don't pay attention to it. It'll say that you found X amount of items. Don't pay attention to it because we found 3. So just click for rarity and type there. And you found a rare potion. So click on rare loot roll. And then rare potion.
Rare potion.
Okay. So you found an elixir of health. And then you click the rarity and type again. And you found a common staff. So click on common and then common staff.
Staff. A staff of adornment.
Staff of it.
Well-
And then click it one more time.
Well adorned.
And you found a rare ring.
Rare loot and a rare ring.
A ring of force resistance.
Very
Excellent.
cool.
All right. So just note all those things down.
Okay. It was force resistance, adornment, and oh, wait, that's not right.
All right. Okay. All right. So up next we have JD. You gonna roll one of those lucky ones again?
Nope, got 2 this time.
Oh, got 2. Got 2? Okay. All right. So JD kind of leads you guys back out of that room and down through some corridors, and he steps on something and it clicks down into the floor. He knows immediately what it is. He's found a trap. So someone needs to roll to disarm the trap.
Can I
It is a
disarm it while I'm
dexterity
standing
check.
on it?
You can try to.
Do I get the proficiency with my tools?
You're gonna have disadvantage because you're standing on it.
Oh, I knew it.
I did
Okay.
too.
Anybody else has a straight roll on it,
What is it?
but it's a dexterity check.
I have a +4.
Yeah, I'm
What's
just,
your Yarman?
I mean,
It's a straight roll. If you
Oh,
don't
it's a
have
straight roll.
thieves tools, if you have thieves tools, you can add your proficiency.
Oh, I don't think any of us but JD, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I can try to roll it. I mean, what's worse gonna happen? Blow up in my face?
Yeah.
That's in fact actually the worst that happened.
Who's feeling lucky?
That's not me. That's not me. I'll
I mean,
what
I'll
that
do
is.
it if somebody wants me to. I'll roll it.
I just met y'all. I don't know.
I-
I didn't want to put my life with y'all.
I
think
don't
you
want to be the one.
I'm fine with Buck doing it, but
I'm
it
fine with
don't
Buck
matter.
doing it.
Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. Go for
With
it.
disadvantage.
The way he's turned the die, I don't like it.
All right, so straight dex plus my proficiency
Just a straight.
Do you have
with
thieves' tools?
disadvantage. Yeah, I have thieves too.
Then yes, you get to add your proficiency, and it's with disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay. So the first one was a 17.
Okay.
The second one was a 14.
Oh.
My dex is +5. My proficiency adds another 3 to it. Or 4 to it, I mean. So
23.
that's
Math.
You don't get the plus on the dex though, do you? 'Cause
Uh,
it's a straight
you
roll. You
get
just get the proficiency.
you get a dex, your dex modifier plus your proficiency because he has
right.
thieves'
So that's
If
a,
it's
a 15 plus
If you
9.
would have rolled, you would have just got your dex.
Or
and
14
not your
plus 9, I mean.
proficiency.
Second.
14 plus 9. 23. So that is a success.
Way better than we would have done.
So
Mm-hmm.
somehow
It's
you're
like in the
able to
movie.
disarm this trap while you're standing on it.
I mean, it's just like getting rid of a claymore or a landmine. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I got to fix this.
Hey, real quick, fun fact for everybody regarding landmines: if you step on one, there's no putting the pin in it. That bad boy is going to blow up whether you like it or not. So every time you watch a movie where someone does that,
It's
no.
wrong.
It doesn't work, right?
It actually broke my heart because I've seen so many movies like that. But there was an episode of a show I watched, and like a main person died because he stepped on a landmine, and I was like heartbroken.
You don't even have enough time for your buddy to try to shove you off that sucker before it blows.
No. Nope. She goes.
She
All right,
goes.
Kaylin, you're up.
Alrighty. That is a 5.
5. Okay. All right. So you find another dead end. So you need to roll, or actually anybody, since you're here as a group, you kind of turn around the corner and there's just a dead end. You're like, oh. So anybody can roll a survival or perception check to lead back out.
I don't have very good. I have a 5 in perception.
I have a 5 in survival and a 1 in perception, so.
Wow.
I've got 9 in survival.
Yeah,
Do it. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
And it's a natural 1.
Oh, no!
Excellent. All right. So Rogan like, I got this. He leads you around, and you walk around for about 30 minutes, and you end up at the same wall. You're like, I was sure I had this. Now, somebody else can roll, or he can roll again. But you have to find your way. Survival or perception.
Maybe 1 more try. Yeah, I think you can. You got this.
Yeah. Maximum support.
Try it again.
maximum effort.
Yay!
22 this time.
There you go.
22. Excellent. Excellent.
Diz chat wants you to hydrate a lot.
Hydrate? Okay.
Hydrate.
We're both up.
No, yeah, the other one, the one in your left hand. There you go.
I mean, it says drinks, but you know,
put that clear stuff away. You don't need that one.
I mean, but Russ, what if mine's clear and alcoholic?
Yeah, same.
Good. I need more. I need
Tequila
more
is
of the
water,
other.
right?
I need more of the other drink. I ran out. All right. So, okay. So altogether, that takes you about an hour to get back on course. That was
One
fun
later.
there. Okay. So that one is not a success. All right. So I need everybody to roll a Constitution saving throw again.
15 for me.
15 for you. Okay. It's
12.
well,
plus
you
something.
you don't have to have one, right, Huck? Because you don't.
You don't
Oh,
breathe,
this
do
is
you?
that stuff. Okay, yeah.
So what did Yarman?
12 plus whatever.
12 plus 3, so that is a 15.
That is
I
a
got a
24 for
13.
me.
24 succeeds. Prugman?
13.
13. That is a fail, Proglin. Okay, JD.
I got a 18.
18, good. Adara?
14.
14. That's another fail.
Now I'm gonna have a big tongue and a swollen foot.
We got... So Sir Eldrick, I think, is the only one I didn't get here.
With 23.
23, success. Okay, so Proglin, I need you to roll a d6.
Right.
I also have to
Adara,
roll said
also,
D6.
also roll a d6. So, Proglin, you start sneezing uncontrollably at the wrong points of time, so you will have disadvantage on stealth checks. For now.
Well, imagine
Oh
that.
no.
But you already have disadvantage, so it really didn't hurt you.
Now look at these,
4.
zombie apocalypse.
My tongue get bigger. So it's
Yeah, it's just more. So now it's even. Also, you have 1 point of exhaustion,
Great.
Hey.
so you feel just really tired, like you're running a fever or something. Like, oh.
Feel a little woozy.
Allergies are really bad. All right, let's see. So that was that one.
I have a question. Where does that go?
Where does what go?
Do I have to put that on here at all?
Exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if
With
it's
the
on the
thing on
character
the-
sheets.
if you
I think
click-
it should be.
I think it-
Under active conditions.
No, actually,
Thank
oh,
you.
yeah, there you go. Exhaustion. Well, I should know that, being a
Thanks.
prior barbarian.
all right, so now we have Yarman's roll. You guys are still at 6 successes, so getting close. Getting close.
Oh, Yarman, sorry.
Yarn.
Sorry.
You're like, oh yeah, I'm Yarman today.
Another 6. I mean,
6.
that's just the
Or
best
the-
one.
This place is infested with these rats. They're just everywhere. So everybody needs to roll a stealth or an animal handling.
Should we just change it up this time, just for shits and giggles? You know, because we're so close to passing and all.
Nat
No.
20.
Stealth? Okay, stealth.
Natural 20. What's the total? Hold on, which are we doing?
Stealth,
I was
right?
doing. Oh, I was doing stealth because that's what we always
Stealth.
do.
Okay, so what is your total with natural 20?
Oh, with a natural 20, it's a 21 total.
21, okay.
So
Got 5.
Timmy, what'd you get?
I got a 23, and I was gonna use it with animal handling.
Uh-oh.
20. Well, you have to. Everybody
You
has
gotta
to roll
use-
the
it's
same.
just-
okay.
it's just
As-
whatever.
It's a group
So
type thing,
the
so it's
so then if stealth, that'd be a dirty 20.
Oh.
dirty 20. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll say Adara, you have disadvantage because you have a point of exhaustion.
Oh, son of a mother. Roll higher.
Roll higher.
Wow, it's the same. It's 15 either way.
15. Excellent.
I
JD.
rolled 2 10s.
26.
26. Huck.
I got a dirty 20.
20. And Yarman.
That's 17 and change.
26, I think, because he has a +9.
Because he has
And Prugwin, I think you rolled a
5.
5, right?
Yep.
Is that with your? Yeah, that's with the +3. So yep, a 5 total.
Voice.
That's still collectively a 19. That's really really good. So
Good
that is
job, guys.
a pass, I do believe.
You do good work.
Yep. Yep. So that is a success. Another one. Getting
I
closer.
say we all get rat tattoos now. This seems
But-
like a thing.
But with that, you guys, if you haven't caught on, you've been down here for about 4 hours, you think, and I need you to roll another Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna look like the freaking blueberry girl off of Willy Wonka.
22.
22, go.
15.
15, that, yeah, success, yeah.
Wait,
You're gonna be carrying Adara in a minute.
I might
So you
need
got
that heal
20?
here soon.
20 for Yarman. Was that what you said?
This is the air thing, right?
Air thing. So it's just
Okay.
Yarman for you.
He got a 9, and then
A
whatever.
9. Okay, so I don't think that succeeds.
Sorry.
It's a 12 total, so that is another fail. I need you to roll a d6 for him.
I'm just gonna roll
JD,
my d6.
JD got a 19.
a 19 succeeds. A 4, so that is a slurred speech, which I think he already had.
So now he's mute, and we can't
No, I'm
understand a
good.
word
Well,
coming out of his
alright,
mouth.
Adara, what did you roll?
I rolled an 8.
An 8, so that is
I
another
rolled an
fail.
8.
I also rolled
So-
a 1.
A 1. So you have blurry eyes and a really swollen tongue, and now you have 2 points of exhaustion. So I do believe your movement is halved at that, so you're kind of just dragging behind. She's looking pretty bad at this point.
Guys, I can't see. I'm really tired. I can't see. Hello.
Oh,
Everybody
is
have
she
a-
blinded?
She has really blurry eyes. She can't really make out a lot. Let's do the rest of these real quick. Timmy, what'd you get?
Fuck with 22.
22. So that succeeds. And Sir Eldrick.
19.
19. Okay, so you're good. All right, so Adara's looking pretty rough at this point.
I'm going to go to Adara and cast Lesser Restoration again and try to remove the blindness.
Okay, so as you cast Lesser Restoration, her tongue goes back to normal and her eyes stop watering, but you still have 2 points of exhaustion because Lesser Restoration doesn't cure those. I think you need Greater Restoration to cure those.
All right. I can't do that anymore.
Thank you, good sir.
Will you be well, new friend?
Well is a stretch.
You still feel really bad. But a little bit better, yeah. So, all right. So let's see. We're up to all right. So that right there happened. So that's.
I need y'all to succeed.
Okay, so as you kind of stop to cast the spell and stuff like that, you guys take about 15 minutes to do that. So then we're moving on. So up next we have Adara.
Oh, it's me.
That's me.
2, 3.
Okay.
You guys are up to
Oh, that's
7
not the right
successes.
one. It's a 10. It's a D10. Duh.
So you rolled a 10?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
you over here.
I
You
rolled a 7.
20.
I rolled it.
A
Yeah, I
7.
rolled.
Okay, so you guys find yourself again in what looks like another puzzle room. Adar, you kind of perk up a little bit because it looks like the one from before a little bit, where it's like religion or history based on kind of a riddle or something.
Tiredly, she's gonna walk up to it, and
You have disadvantage on the roll.
But you're
So,
so sleepy, Adara.
nope, we're gonna do it. 15 plus 8.
15 plus
Oh.
8.
My
Oh,
other one was an
nice.
18.
That is definitely a success.
23. Yeah.
Math.
All right. So, all right. All right. That makes.
So 23.
So that is 8 successes.
Woo.
You guys roll another perception check as you're
Oh, wait.
going on here.
I get a 17.
I got a
17.
17 as well.
Yarman
22.
does a 8 and change.
Got a
There's a
19.
AJ.
There's a 6.
What was Prugwin's?
22.
22. Nice. What JD get?
Nat 20
Natural 20.
Woo!
Okay.
plus 6.
Prugwin, you kind of notice this stuff as well, but JD, you see what looks to be vines along the floor, climbing up the walls onto the roof. It's like some of them come across out into the middle of the floor a little bit. You kind of have to walk around them. They're kind of blended in with some of the rubble and stuff. But there are a lot of like just vines, and they don't appear to be dead. you kind of inspect them a little bit. They seem to be like living vines. Of course, you still have all of this pollen or dust or whatever's in the air, but
So it's kind of like the scene where Indiana Jones takes a torch and runs it across the floor and sees nothing but snakes. So I see nothing but vines moving.
just vines. Oh, they're not moving.
Oh,
They're just, you see just vines on the floor. Yeah.
I really want to try something.
See more?
I mean, you guys can
I'll
stop
wait.
and try things if you want to. It just costs you time, is all it costs you.
Which is more exhaustion.
I'll wait.
Okay. All right. I'm giving you some of the perception rolls as free kind of checks. They don't cost you time as you guys are kind of moving through the tunnel. But let's see. We have.
Well, I guess I saw those two, right? With the 19. Did I see? I know
Now,
you said
you,
Bergwin and.
you see some of like the stuff. You see what they're looking at,
Okay.
but you don't notice that, that they're kind of. You just kind of think that they're like dead
Okay.
vines or something on the floor. Prugwin, you are up.
Okay.
Gwen.
8.
An 8. Excellent.
one?
Prugwin, as you guys kind of round one of the corners, he kind of is feeling a little tired from walking. He leans up against the wall and something goes click.
Nice. Nicely done.
And so does somebody want to disarm this trap?
How far up the wall is it?
I mean, it's
Because Prugwin's
It's-
huge.
it's about shoulder high, so he's what, 7 foot, so it's probably around 6 foot.
So
high.
so JD looks at Huck and says, "Huck, I need you."
Ooh, friends again. Yes. Yes.
And so he gets Huck to kneel down, and JD hops on his back and goes, "Go to Prugwin."
I
He
would
he-
skip.
he takes you over there on the I imagine the harness on the back is what you're using.
Yeah, I
Okay.
climbed up on the harness so I could get
Yeah.
up as high as Prugwin.
It's like as you're looking at Huck, there's like a little shelf that kind of comes down off of the back a little bit, and JD's standing on the back of it, trying to disarm the strap. So you can roll your dex check.
That
there.
is a 21, sir. 12 plus 9.
21 does succeed. Yes. So you're able to disarm it without anyone taking any damage.
Hallelujah.
So you're able to get him off the wall. You wedge something in there, and you just hope to goodness that somebody doesn't come behind you and unwedge that piece of stone that you got in there.
And kind of
Or they're gonna
seeing
be
what all's
hurting.
been happening between everybody, JD hops off of Huck right after he disarms the trap.
Good to know. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes. So we're up to
Huck.
the top of the round again. And we're up back to Huck.
Here we go. 4. I'm done rolling 4s today. New dice.
4. You come upon a locked door. So you guys either need to figure out a way to pick the lock or break through it. Your guys' choice.
Oh,
Fine,
well,
it's awful.
only people who love me and don't want to cause me any harm could possibly have the fortitude to unlock this door.
When he says that, JD looks around like, who the hell's he talking to?
Please.
And then he's just like, it's fine, Huck. And I'll try to lock pick the door again.
Thank God.
Hello?
That is so same as the trap check.
Yeah, yep. Same if
Okay.
you have thieves tools, you can use them.
That is a 11 plus 9, so dirty 20.
320 is a success. So as you do that, the door clicks open. And just for good measure, since you're right at 5 hours, I'll have you guys roll another Constitution saving throw as you're going through the door.
Excellent. I can't wait to be at 3 points of exhaustion.
15.
4 points of exhaustion. I rolled that one.
Natural 1. Excellent. So, was that Prugwin said 14?
15.
15. Okay.
That is a
success.
That is a nat 20 plus 9. It's 29.
Nat 20 plus 9. Excellent. An 11 for. So that is an 11 plus 3, 14. That is a fail for Yarman.
Damn it!
I need you to roll another d6 for Yarman. JD, what'd you get?
I got a 17.
17, success. Sir Eldrick.
16.
Another 4?
Another 4. Honestly.
What'd you roll, Sir Eldrick?
Curse.
16.
A 3. A 16. That is a success, so you're good. So Yarman has 2 points of exhaustion, and his tongue is really swollen, and Adara, you get another point of exhaustion, and you collapse
Oh my god.
to the floor.
I don't have any of them potions, y'all.
Does a healing potion fix exhaustion?
Isn't there like a
I was going to say, I don't think a healing potion is going to fix exhaustion.
no? I thought one of the max.
Oh, the healing spells don't.
I'm gonna die in the bottom of the temple.
You know what?
I relate with this character because I have really bad allergies, so that's what would be happening to me the entire time.
So, what does she seem like is going on with her right now?
Who is somebody checking her? Because she's collapsed.
I
to
would
the
like
floor
to.
at this point.
I
would
hope
like
to
to.
God one of you guys check me.
So JD and Sir Eldrick run over. Since you're both checking her, are any of you proficient in medicine?
I'm not.
I've got
No.
+5.
Is any?
I am not.
Other than
No.
having the healer's feet, Diz? No.
Okay. So you guys run over to check her. You guys can't really like assist, but I will let like one of you roll for it to see if you can roll like a medicine check. Unless Probin wants to. I don't know if he has training, is proficient in medicine. He might be.
Seeing that we aren't really able to ascertain much of what's going on, JD will turn and look over his shoulder and go, Prugwin, you may be able to help her more than we can.
Okay.
I got an 11 for medicine.
Okay, as you go over and check her, she is breathing. She appears to be in some type of coma.
I don't think I can wake her.
What do you mean you can't wake her? Aren't you the doctor here?
Well, I can heal, but I can't restore.
Who picked all these healer features?
What about you, holy man? Can you do anything? I'm talking to Sir Eldrick.
I can try to heal her wounds, and that's about all I can do. Right, because even my lay on hands won't fix.
Lovely. We're underneath a temple of all places.
As JD hears Prugwin say that he can't really do anything for her, he'll reach in his bag of holding and pull out the flying carpet. At least we can put her on this in case we run into something that we have to fight.
See, now this one, he uses his head.
I was trying to check if Prugwin had something that would work. Because
just like we're trying everything.
well, I
Yeah, I've
mean,
been looking
he would
through.
know, but I don't know that he has. Can't even think of the name at the moment. Let's see.
Talking about like revivify,
No, not revivify. It is.
break her out of a coma that way.
See. Can't remember what the actual thing is called. Divine intervention. I don't know that you even have that yet. So.
You've discovered a weakness within the party.
Yeah, your ability to roll without getting exhaustion.
Ah,
Sorry.
Let's see.
That was the
Nope,
dice that
you
was
get-
rolling well.
You get divine intervention at level 10.
Oh,
Oh damn!
The
Oh,
question is,
Starcross.
if my lay on hands will remove a condition, is a level of exhaustion a condition?
it won't remove levels of exhaustion, but
Okay.
what does it exactly say?
Let me go back up here to it here. You have a pool of healing power that can restore 45 hit points per long rest. As an action, you can touch a creature to restore any number of hit points remaining in the pool, or 5 hit points to either cure a disease or neutralize a poisoning affecting the creature.
You can try.
You can certainly try.
All right, I will lean down and touch her, and
Okay.
oh, the holy man, eh?
and then pray to Anwar to help her in any way that he can.
Pray for Anwar to provide legal representation.
Yes.
All right, so you reach down and touch her on the arm, and you let's see. I think you have to. Was it 5?
Yep, I spent 5
HP?
points.
So you spend 5 hit points, and you see her start to open her eyes slowly. She's just looking up, and she's like, you've got like 3 or 4 people like standing over you, looking at you. You do have 3 points of exhaustion,
So tired.
but you are awake.
Yeah, I have the three points of exhaustion done.
Yep.
Glad to see that you're back.
Give it time.
Oh, is it my turn? Sorry.
Nope, you guys are at the door.
Right.
And Yarman's kind of peeking in and says, there's some stuff here you guys should look at. So, Adara, you have your speed is halved, you have disadvantage on ability checks, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep, I'm
there's
looking
it-
at it. I haven't
And if
rolled up.
there's and if you get 3 more points of exhaustion, you instantly die. So, just so you know.
Great. Love it here. This place is
Breathe.
great.
Breathe real shallow.
Already am. Halfway there.
All right. So, as you guys zoom away out, yeah. All right. Do you guys walk through the door? I would imagine. I'm just assuming that you are.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
So,
yeah.
as you walk through the door, there is another set of double doors just inside. They're barely cracked open. So, whoever's leading the way, you can roll a perception check if you want to.
All right. I guess that would be me.
Okay.
Is your expedition?
Adara is more than
Uh,
likely like holding onto Prugwood's arm or something, like walking.
Unless Diz tells me I can't, Adara's on the flying carpet with JD laying there because I put you on it while you were unconscious.
Oh, then that's
You
good. I
can.
didn't know if you put me on there now.
Yeah,
I'll sit
JD's
here.
JD's kind of bringing up the rear a little bit with.
What was your perception check?
18.
18. So as you kind of look into this next room here, the vines and stuff that are outside in the corridors are, you notice some of them are leading into this room, and inside this room it kind of looks like a garden in there. You can't see very far because you don't have dark vision, but what you can see, it looks like just a garden inside here, like plants and vines and trees growing right out of the stone floors and walls.
I want to proceed cautiously inside.
Okay. All right, so I will move you over to the map then, I guess.
Ooh.
There's a map. Great.
All right.
Zoom out. This is a big ass map.
I love
Hang
the
on.
thrill of impending
Hang on
death.
one
that
second.
This maps bring. So good.
Oh, good.
I
Let me
could die.
message something real quick.
Ow.
Oh, I think I see Poison Ivy smooching up on Batman over there.
All right, there. So, just so you know. All right. So, as you step into this room here, which we will move all your tokens into the room here, I guess, unless some people are staying outside. Let me change the map so everybody else can see as well. All right. There we go. Zoom it out. Excellent. Okay, so this is what you see as you kind of walk in. You see a long corridor down the middle. It's fairly wide. It's filled full of plants and foliages. There's 3 doors on the right and 3 doors on the left going down through here. And then straight ahead, you see what looks to be in the big open area out ahead. Can anybody see that far? Probably not, right? No. So you can't even see what's out in that open area. Now, as players, you can see it, but your characters can't see the big open area. So you can actually only see 2 doors on the right, 2 doors on the left. So if you guys want to tell me what you want to do in this room.
I am moving up to this room right here. Just peeking, just stepping, just like, doorway, like right here, like this.
Let's roll a perception check as you walk in there.
Yes, I will do this thing.
Does this place look familiar at all to Adara?
No, you've never
Okay,
seen this
just making
place.
sure.
Yeah.
Diz, I would also like to cast.
I would have you roll on it, but it'd be very cruel because you're going to probably fail it with disadvantage, and you'd be super.
No, it's okay.
You don't recognize it. You don't recognize it. What was that?
I got it. 18.
Clan?
Oh,
18.
I want to cast detect evil and good.
Okay. All right. So we'll deal with Huck first. So as you walk into here, Huck, you notice that there's a number of pedestals around the room. They're evenly kind of spaced out. They almost seem like to be in a pattern. Some of the foliage is covering some of them on the back wall, but they are very evenly placed. And as you kind of lean over and look at them, you notice that the tops of them have like a concave, like almost bowl shape to them. But there's nothing there, just no water, no liquid or nothing, just just like a bowl shape at the top of each of these pedestals. They only stand about waist high for you.
Well, these are some kind of party rooms with stools carved for the buttocks. It's rather nice, very private feeling.
Don't advise going off into the rooms alone, Huck.
Oh,
Okay,
but
you-
I'm just right here, you know.
I'm going
You-
to proceed.
you
down the
cast-
corridor.
Well, you cast your spell, right? And as you
Yes,
cast your
yes.
spell, you feel the magic reach out around you. You detect your party members that are behind you, which you can sense that you know who they are. But as you reach out, you don't detect anything else in the room. At least in the range that your spell is there, which I think is a 30-foot sphere.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Does he find JD's aura murky?
A little cloudy.
Like muddy water. Not detecting any demonic forces close to us.
All right.
Want
So-
to go further
and
down the
since-
hallway.
Since Huck rolled a perception check, I'll let everybody else roll one as well, as they're kind of moving into this corridor here.
15.
15, okay. You see plants and things.
22.
22 is good. What else we got?
18 for me. 18.
8 with disadvantage.
Oh, that's right.
JD got
You're
a-
gonna have to
J-
keep me honest on that because I'm gonna forget.
JD got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
13 twice again.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
I got a
That's an 18.
13.
13
the
and
third
let's
time.
see. So we had Yarman and Adara have disadvantage rolls. Okay.
Right.
So just so we know.
Do we need to roll
Um,
for Yarman real fast
wait,
since
does
Huck
Yar-
stepped away?
Somebody can
it's-
roll for Yarman, and he has.
I'll roll
a-
it real fast.
I think he has a
With
rather good
disadvantage. He got
perception.
a 6 plus whatever.
6 plus
Whatever.
6, so that's a 12. That is a 12. So all right. So anybody who rolled a 20 or higher, okay, which I think is JD and Prugwin. Did anybody else roll that? Nope. Okay. All right. As you guys are kind of walking in and looking around, you swear that there's like you see something move in like some of the weeds or the foliage up ahead of you, like it just you see something move.
When
As Sir
JD
Eldrick
sees
is
that,
walking forward.
his gun pulls out and he cocks it.
Okay. It stops moving, whatever it was. Now, Sir Eldrick is advancing forward, and now he doesn't have a light source on him at the moment, so I don't know if you want to. You're
I'll
walking away
travel-
from the
I'll
sunlight.
travel far enough behind him that he can still have light cast ahead of him, even though it'll partially be dim because I'm trying to keep Adara out of it. Whatever's
Okay.
coming while we're on the carpet.
All right. So you
Because if
guys
I'm right
are-
behind him, he's got 30 of bright and then 30 of dim. So
All right. So if you guys want to advance your tokens to where you're moving to, you can move up to your speed, so 30 feet. Unless you're running down the hallway, you can move 60, I guess.
No, I'm definitely not doing that. Oh,
hold on, I got some
Dar-
flying speed of said carpet is.
Yeah, Dar's on the carpet.
No.
You're muted. We can't hear you.
Damn it! I was like, is my speed halved if I'm on the carpet?
You have it. You have a disadvantage on talking.
No kidding.
It's 'cause of the pizza.
Yeah, so my speed is halved, but I'm on the carpet. Does that
But
matter?
you're on the carpet, so yeah, it won't affect
Okay.
them. So yep.
Woohoo! Yay, carpet!
So it's your call, clan. Wherever you go, well, he's not here, but wherever he goes, I'll be the space right behind him.
All right.
So,
So I will
I-
advance you guys forward since he said you
Okay.
guys were going to. So we'll go in a straight line. And you're about to the point there, JD, where you saw that foliage, the large foliage there, where it was moving.
Okay.
Is everybody else moving with them or staying back or
I
exploring?
am on the carpet with JD, so I don't have a choice.
Yeah, I'll move with them.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, Proglin moves forward.
I'll move up.
What about Yarman?
Yeah,
Yarman would probably stay with them, and Morwen's actually not here, so let's move him out of the way here.
Would
You
Yarman have
shouldn't
made it
be
that
here.
far? You said he has half speed, right?
He has.
Well, he only has 1 point, right?
No, he has 2.
He has 2.
Oh, he has 2.
So he was here, but 1, 2, 3. So he's right there.
So Diz, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Would my elk ability be active right now? Since
Let me look. I will have to look at the ability because it is.
This is fun.
this is fun.
This is fun.
Says whether mounted or on foot, your travel pace is doubled as is the travel of up to 10 companions while they're within 60 feet of you and you're not incapacitated. Doesn't specify.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read some more on that because you have multiple totems there, and I don't know if you can only have one active at a time or if they're both. But we'll play it like you have that active,
Okay.
both of them. Okay.
Okay.
We
Okay,
may
great.
change that later when I do a little bit of reading up on it. So.
Okay, cool.
So actually, did it say is it doubled or is it just
It says doubled.
an extra 10? Doubled. All right, so everybody has doubled movement. You don't really understand why, but you feel like you're just kind of moving at a faster pace. So he would be up here, I guess.
JD's just happy that he's on a carpet and he can move farther than normal.
Yep.
Me too.
It's being on a carpet, I guess it's considered a mounted thing,
Yeah.
so I guess it counts. So, all right. So as you guys advance up to here, you can roll.
I would say
another-
something to Eldrick about there being something in the foliage.
Okay. You guys
Because I've
can
seen
roll
it.
another perception check as you guys move forward a little bit.
With disadvantage. For me.
Disadvantage, yeah.
There's a 17 for me.
17. Okay.
22 for me and a 11 and change for Yarman.
17.
A
I'm starting to learn his numbers. 16. Okay.
My nat 20 down the drain.
JD,
Haha.
JD got a 17.
17. Kaylin, what did you have again?
17.
17. Sir Eldrick, somebody want to roll for him?
Oh, he's back.
He's back. He can roll for himself.
Perception,
All
clan.
Perception.
Use your eyes.
That's a 14.
And your ears.
Boo.
All right, Huck. As you guys move forward, everybody's looking at what's in the foliage there, and you see something kind of like move away, and it kind of looks like, something small and kind of rope-like. Maybe it's one of those rat tails. Maybe there's a rat in here, and it scurried off into that room or something.
There's a majigger just went that way.
What?
It had something like some scurrying type action. Like more like a scamper, maybe. I don't know. It was kind of like that.
Can one of you translate?
How big was it,
Thingamabob.
Huck? How big was it, Huck?
Like whatchamahoosit size,
He holds his arms out
so
about his shoulder width.
Oh, yeah,
About
like
that.
this.
Hmm.
I've heard
And
about
then
these.
and then JD
Awful.
kind of laughs and he goes, "So really about that big, and you could have stepped on it."
Well, no, it was like I've heard about these swamp rats from the fire marshes, and they're just huge. And it was like that, you know?
Oh,
Mm.
what room did it go in, Huck?
That one.
The one off to the right is what
The
he
right.
points out. Yep.
As he does that one, JD's like, "Yep, that tracks."
Yeah.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
I'm still trying to process how to translate what Huck just explained to me.
It could
I
be a
was-
friend. I mean, we found a friend already in this place. It could be another.
You never have too many.
That's the spirit.
Am I sensing any demonic activity or undead or anything yet?
Well, you did
Any
good.
evil?
You did detect. You can either do good or evil. I'm
Right,
pretty
well,
sure.
I'm detecting
I think
evil.
Aberration, celestials, fey, fiend, undead. Let me look here.
Doesn't know what
Check.
Vecna is, clan.
What is Vecna? Is he? I mean, at this point, he's probably. Let's see. I'm gonna have to look that up real quick. I'm not exactly sure what they're. Oh no, I know what they are. No. No, you're not detecting anything. No, no devils, no demons that you can see. And I think is that 30 or 60 feet?
It's 30.
30. Okay. Yep. No, none of those. No celestials, fey, within 30 feet of you.
Okay. I'm going to move forward some more.
Okay. So you can move double your speed as a normal pace. Okay. The rest of you gonna stay where you're at, or
I'm moving.
Adara has to
I
move?
was gonna say Adara
have
has to.
move. Yeah, wherever he goes, I go. Apparently on this carpet, unless he gets off the carpet, I'm going.
Okay. As you
Dar-
pass
Dar
that
already
room
told
to the
Elder to come
right,
behind him.
as you pass that room to the right, does anybody look in there, or the room to the left, or?
Ooh! I would like to.
Okay. Which
The
room
one
would you
on
like
the
to look
right.
into?
The,
Right,
the
okay.
the north one, the top map.
All right. Perception check for that
Yeah,
one.
you bet you I'm gonna perception the crap out of this. Ooh, that's a 9. Oh, wait.
9. You definitely
yeah.
see some more of those pedestals in there. They look pretty much the same as the other room.
Oh, it's another
Um,
pretty room.
Some more trees in this room. There's like a couple bushes on the left side. It's a little different.
Some lovely shrubs.
Oh,
Or look
tell
like woody shrubs.
All right. Anybody want to do anything else?
I'm gonna look at Sir Eldrick and be like, your metal friend back there, he's an interesting one.
Metal?
To say the least.
I bet he's fun at all the galas.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, he's a blast.
When she says that, JD even cocks an eyebrow and looks at her like, "What the heck are you talking about?"
All right.
That's it.
I'm just queuing off what you guys are telling me. So as far as I know, you guys looked in that right room and walked up to where you're at. So
And we continue.
you continue forward, or feel free to
I'm-
move forward if you want.
Okay, I'm
Still
move
no
forward.
detection
Still
on your
no-
spell.
Not detecting demons. Okay.
Yep, you got it up to 10 minutes. So
We'll just follow the pack.
all right. Yeah, I see. I see Huck wandered off into that room. That's nice.
Just instantly, just whoop.
I make no apologies.
Move Adara up here. All right, so moving up here, there's doors on the right and left again. Of course, we see that Huck goes into the room, so you can roll a perception check. Does anybody else look into the other rooms or
Whoa.
anything?
I'm gonna
Y-
roll a
You're at the
perception
cusp
check
of
to
this
see if
large room, so
I ain't gonna see shit.
we'll see what Huck sees first here.
17.
17. You see what looks to be some some of those pedestals in here. They seem to be evenly spaced, just like in the other rooms, all with the bowl-shaped tops. You also see a bunch of vines in here that kind of look like the ones that were out in the corridors outside of this room. And you see some just odd-looking plants. They kind of look like, I don't know, like dome-shaped with a stalk on the bottom. You know,
Well, there's
a little pointy on top.
there's some really interesting hat plants in this one, and I want to kind of run my hand on the seat. Is it comfy?
You go to sit on it.
Well,
Or
I
you
just want
touch
to
it.
like vibe check, like it does it. Do I think
Vibe
it
check.
would match my booty well?
It so the plant no, it
No,
kind of
the seat, the pedestal.
the seat. It's more like if you set like a basketball down in it or something, it would fit. I mean, you could sit in it, but it wouldn't be the most comfortable thing probably.
I'm gonna try anyway.
Okay, you get he kind of just hops up a little bit and sits down.
A toast to you, hat plants.
So we'll have you just inside the room here on that one, I guess.
Yes.
All right, everybody else who's outside, you guys get to the edge of this large room. I'll let you roll a perception check there.
14.
11.
And
JD,
That's a 25.
25, nice. Prugwin, Yarman.
Yeah.
what do you see? I can't see a thing.
10 and change.
It's not because I'm tall.
He's got disadvantage, so
Oh.
See through everybody's legs.
Oh, now you can't see through there.
7. So it's 13. Prugwin, what did you get?
13.
13. All right, so JD, as you kind of look out into this room, you see a number of the vines that you saw outside, and you swear you see one of those vines kind of move a little bit. But then, as you do that, you look straight ahead, and there's a like a square-shaped like pedestal in the middle of the room. There is this weird-looking plant on top of it. It almost looks like a mushroom or something. It's like a bulk of something with like a mushroom sticking out the top of it.
What is it? What do you see?
Where did I think I saw the vine move?
So you think you saw the vine move like over here?
Okay.
And then over here in the middle is where you see this pedestal.
Right.
With like there's some type of mound of stuff and like what looks like a mushroom on top of it. And as Adara says that, you turn back to tell her, roll another perception check.
Oh no. That's a 14.
14. You, as you turn with the sunblade around, you don't see it in time as this vine reaches up and kind of grabs a hold of you around the waist.
Mm-hmm.
And it does 2d6. So it does 14 points of damage to you as it kind of wraps around and these thorns stick into you, and you feel yourself being pulled off the carpet in the back down the hallway. It pulls you up against this wall over here and pins you to the wall. As everybody turns around in shock, as they're like, what's going on? They hear something kind of creaking, like, And as they turn back, the mound that was on top of that little pillar there rises up.
Nice.
Oh my.
And it's standing there. The vines around it kind of come up and it start floating in the air, you know, kind of almost ready to strike like snakes. And it's just staring at you at the moment. JD, you're just kind of pinned to the wall at the moment. Whether you're trying to, or you're going to try to resist it or not, but you're kind of pinned to the wall at the moment. So
Adara, now having control of the carpet, after seeing JD get pulled in and seeing the thing in the middle of the room, she should be able to, yeah, she can see that. Can I move to the same space as a friendly person? Yes.
You can't stop there, but you can, on your turn, you can kind of move there and then move out to end your turn.
So she's gonna move up behind, right beside Clan here, and out of desperation and kind of fear, because she hasn't been feeling well, she's gonna cast Speak with Plants to see if she can talk to us.
And yes, JD would wholeheartedly be wanting to rip this plant apart.
Okay. All right. Let me see if I can make your token a little higher than it.
So she's
there we go. So that we can click on your token. All right. So she walks forward and she casts.
She's gonna
Speak
fly
with
on the
Plants.
carpet, I guess. Yeah, she's gonna.
Okay. All right.
Can't leave the
So
carpet there.
it's pretty high ceiling, so you kind of just fly up and over the people in front of you. Just now, whether you come back down or not, you're kind of, I guess, maybe there. Is that where you want to be?
Not far from the party, but yes, sure, let's go with that.
Okay. And you're probably about 10 feet up in the air. So
Okay.
you're standing almost about what would be eye to eye with it if you saw any eyes. Okay. So you cast Speak with Plants.
Cast Speak with Plants, and she's gonna say, "Kind being, we do not mean to disturb you. I do not have much time to talk, but we're not here to harm you."
Lies. You come before with axes and fire.
To be
Those
fair,
have been dealt with, and we will deal with you if need be.
we have not struck at you.
You see it just kind of twisting around and kind of, it's almost like, roll an insight check with disadvantage, of course.
Yeah,
'cause
obviously.
you're exhausted.
While she's doing that, are my
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, it's a nat 1. I don't see shit.
You don't see anything. All right.
How many nat 1s can I roll in a session? I feel like
With
I have to go back and
disadvantage,
count.
there's a better chance. So you don't really, I mean, it seems to be almost just like twisting around a little bit. It's like a weird dance or something instead of responding to you. Roll a perception check though, and I guess the rest of you can roll a perception check too. Even Huck, where you're at.
As she's kind of watching it, she just wants to like say, "We have just come down to discover what was here. No one has been down here in a long time."
I got a 19.
Roll double 9.
19?
So
21.
9 plus 5, 14.
So what was yours again, Adara?
Mine was a 14.
14. Okay. You got a 19, Timmy. Sir Eldrick, you got
17.
17. JD.
Oh, I get to roll. Okay.
Yeah. You
So,
can roll.
That was a nat 1 that I re-rolled into a 17
Excellent.
for a
Excellent.
23.
23 total. I need Yarman and Huck. Let me get the rest of the rolls and I'll come back to you, Adara.
Yeah, I just have something I want to do before.
Yep.
I got a 12 and Yarman rolled a 17 and change.
23. Okay. And Prugwin.
21.
21. Okay. So, I would say enough of you have rolled where you see that there are what looks like. See if I can just grab all of them. Gotta grab them all.
Fire rats. Yay! Oh,
You notice a lot
Oh.
of these creatures in the vines are just kind of, they're all kind of getting up on what you would consider legs, I guess, and the vines are kind of, you know, snake-like,
Hey,
moving
Diz,
around. Yes.
can I tell that Adara is communicating with the creature?
You can tell that she's cast some type of spell and is kind of, she's doing it. I guess is it telepathically? I would imagine so, because a plant can't vocalize anything. Doesn't have a mouth, so
I
it
don't
has
know,
to be
there's a lot of
telepathically.
stuff to this thing.
Yeah.
Limited.
You can tell
sentience
she's
animation,
definitely
giving
doing
them good
something, and it's
communication.
reacting to her.
I will tell her that I sense no demons and no evil.
Before, as we're looking around and we start seeing these things, Adara is going to telepathically connect to JD and say, "Do not hurt anything. Tell everyone to not touch any of the creatures until I am done speaking with it."
As she says that, he goes, "Don't do anything, my ass. It touched me."
Do not harm it. I'm working on having it put you down.
You still have the sunblade out, right?
I do.
Okay. Yep.
But if he wrapped around my waist, then I guess my arms would kind of be up here with me wielding the blade, unless you have me like this,
No,
at which point it'd
it's
be
wrapped
burning
around.
the shit out of it.
No, you're holding it. You're holding it.
Okay.
As far as I know, you're not attacking it at the moment. You guys see a number of these like mushroom-headed like creatures lift up. Some are really big. Some are like like 15 feet tall, and some are like smaller. Like if anybody's played like Borderlands, maybe, or Minecraft, like the little mini zombies, or in Borderlands, the little guys that run around, the little those guys, and then there's a number of vines just snaking around. So that's what you see. Huck, you have two of the little guys in your room there, and a vine, and a vine like snaking around.
And she says that to JD, and he yells at her that it grabbed him first. He'll still do what she asks and says, apparently Adara's trying to reason with this thing. So don't do anything stupid yet. And he's still gripping the sword like he's about to come down with it.
Well, what about your metal friend?
You can't hear us.
You
We're
can't
doing
hear
this
anybody.
mentally.
Oh, my bad.
So I'm holding the sword, and the moment negotiations fail, I'm breaking this thing with the sword if possible.
JD, you notice that there's one large one that's kind of slowly making its way through that door next to you as well.
No.
Like really close to you. Okay, so Adara.
Adara is gonna start speaking with it again.
It comes back and says, "We do not believe you."
My friend here behind me in the armor, the shiny one, he senses that you're not evil.
There's neither good nor evil here.
We were sent to take a look around to see what was down here. Have you been here long?
We have been blessed with life by the light.
The light. Similar to your god?
It is our creator. You mean to harm it, we will stop you.
Who is your creator?
It has no name. It only is like we are.
Majestic beings. I see. How long have you been down here? Has anybody been here before?
Many cycles. Others have come down with axes and knives and flame. And you see, as it says flame, you kind of notice all of them kind of shiver. They all kind of shake a little bit when it says that.
Uh-oh.
But those have been dealt with. And it kind of, you see some of the vines pull away, and over on the left, you see what looks to be a dead body on the floor.
I see. So most people did not try to speak with you as I.
People, you call them. They do not communicate as we do.
It's a special talent to speak your language.
You are something different. Why are you here?
We were sent down by a priestess. She had thought there were demons down here.
Kind of pauses. Roll an insight check on that. The disadvantage.
2 dice. Oh, for Lord fuck's sake. 7.
I would say that when you said that, the pause is odd, like it doesn't know how to respond. That's about what you can determine with a 7.
We only came down here to eradicate anything that was evil, such as the demons we spoke of. If you are peaceful and living here peacefully, we do not wish to disturb you.
None will come behind you.
I can potentially arrange that for you.
Roll a persuasion check.
Yay.
Also,
Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me! I rolled a 20 and a nat 1.
Oh, it's one of those nights.
Oh my god!
Let me look at something real quick. So you have... Yep, okay, yep. All right, so at that, you see the vines start to,
I have a
like,
question.
reach... Go ahead.
Before you do this, before you murder me with vines, let me look at something very quickly.
Okay.
Okay, never mind, you're good. Carry on!
Carry on. You see a vine start to shoot up at you. As you kind of pull back, you see behind you the plants, they start to look more aggressive and they're moving in. JD, you feel the vine kind of clench tight on you as it's ripping into your flesh a little bit. Huck, you see these little, what looks like little playful creatures coming at you. Like they're going to give you a hug.
Yay, come and sit.
Do I notice the more aggressive nature of
Are really
that it's
swell.
coming?
You do, but as you're kind of pulling away from the vine, you might just have a moment to say one little thing.
I promise no one will follow.
You can roll one more persuasion check
Mother of the gods, please be
with
busy.
disadvantage. We'll see if the D&D gods want this.
I just want to leave. A 10.
A 10. No. So as that happens, you all see the plants growing like stronger around you. The vines reaching for you from all sides, and we'll pick up there next time. As you guys may or may not survive, so we may have some new characters next time.
I'm so fucking dead. I'm so dead.
So
The last thing you hear, Adar, is lies.
What was
From
it? Sorry.
Lies as the plants are reaching for you. All right, so we'll pick up there. Not next Saturday. Well, maybe next Saturday. We're not sure. We'll have to look. Possibly next Saturday. If not, then we're gonna go 3 weeks from now. So because we've got another game the weekend after next. So that we'll be playing in. But you can come check that out if we want to advertise that. Anybody want to advertise that? Anybody in particular? Anybody?
I mean, I figured we were going to advertise that at after the roll.
Yeah, we can, or we can do it here at the end, just so that if there's anybody watching, they want to come check it out.
I would say that they have to show up for after the roll to find out content information.
All right, so we have a little podcast that we do on Thursdays, the Thursday after we play D&D. It's at 10:30 Eastern, where we kind of talk about what went on in the session, and apparently we'll have maybe an announcement there, so you can swing by and check it out. There's usually 3, 4, 5 of us in there discussing it. You guys can ask questions and stuff, so it's really cool. So swing by and check that out if you have time. Also, if anybody else wants to throw anything out there, I know Lady does some streams and stuff like that. So if you guys want to throw anything out there before we call it for the evening.
Yep, we do.
Anything big coming up?
Do the streams. Nothing big coming up. We mostly play Smite Monday, Thursdays, and one weekend day, which will probably on tomorrow morning.
And me and Clam do some stuff.
We do have a Super Retro Game Show Extreme.
We do
Monday nights at 10:30 p.m. Eastern here on Diz's channel and also my channel, twitch.tv/ClanDiesel. That happens every Monday. Currently playing through The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the first time.
Fun. So, come check that out. And like I said, we have After the Roll next Thursday at 10:30 Eastern. And then possibly more D&D next Saturday. We'll have to see about everybody's schedule before we can figure that one out. So,
Also, Diz, alternating Thursdays, we have 3 old men yelling at Cloud.
We do. So this Thursday we'll have After the Roll. The next Thursday, we may have another After the Roll because we'll have, if we have D&D that Saturday. If not, we'll have 3 old men. So we always have something on Thursdays at 10:30. So you can check that out on my channel or on Land Diesel's channel. So either one. So until then, I guess we'll see you guys Thursday, hopefully, for some After the Roll. So we can talk about some more D&D stuff. So, all right. Later, guys.
Bye.